Yes.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, it's
Recording.
going somewhere on my computer. Wow, but the pressure's on now.
Yeah.
That's gonna take
Now
up
we
a lot of
actually
storage
have to
space.
start.
Now we actually.
Okay, let's get started. Let's go.
Ready? Wet Hot American Summer. Do we have Henry? It's fine. Wet Hot American Summer by Michael Showalter and David Wayne.
There he is.
Jane by Jefferson Starship begins with opening titles over black. Okay, let me see if I can play this. Hold on. Wait, hold on. And then it goes like, dun-na, 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 take a simple over for you and me, girl. Dun-na, dun-na. It keeps going. Anyways, thanks. I'm classically trained, if you didn't know.
It's a Star Wars. It's
Nice.
a crawl.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I was looking at the keys. Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
good, Jane.
All right.
Okay, ready? Cut 2.
Yes.
Exterior campfire site, night. Music kicks in again. A large group of summer camp counselors hanging out by a huge campfire, their faces lit only by the flames. The counselors dance and play guitar to the music, snuggle under blankets, make marshmallow s'mores, feel each other up, play fight, and make out. Title, August 19th, 1981. Music titles continue. Exterior various, dawn. The sun rises on a serene lake in rural New England to reveal campfirewood. Oh, I should have gotten a background. Anyways. A dozen wooden cabins, basketball court, ball field, rec hall, flagpole, and mess hall. The last image is of a groundskeeper who peels and eats a banana, the sound of which dissolves with interior Katie's bunk, dawn. The banana-like sound of ravenous adolescent making out emanates from each bunk in the cabin. At one point, a 14-year-old bunk boy emerges from under one of the blankets, squinting from the light coming in.
You guys,
From,
we gotta get back.
from under each blanket, a boy's tousled head emerges. 8 boys now come out from under the blankets, separating from the 8 girls they've been making out with. The boys are fully dressed in dark sweatshirts. They flip up their hoods and dash out of the bunk. Exterior Katie's bunk, dawn. Music and credits continue. Leaving the girls' cabin, the boys begin the dangerous journey back to their own bunks. They exchange rushed hellos as they pass a group of girls, also in sweatsuits, trekking back to their bunks in opposite directions. The boys break onto the main field. Dawn. Hundreds of sweatsuited campers scurry about. Everyone, campers, counselors, and staff are awake, desperately trying to make it back before the day begins. Interior Coop's bunk, dawn. Coop, a 17-year-old counselor, sleeps in his cot. He is surrounded by Bobby, Timothy, and several 10-year-old boys in their underwear. Do we know the song?
Absolutely not.
Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. It sticks.
Yeah, Renegade.
Yeah.
Please don't sing. I'm up.
The TikTok dance.
I'm up.
Okay, keep going.
Keep going, Ron.
Take us home.
Oh, a lawman has put an end to my running, and I'm so far from my home.
Please, please, please.
The campers scream, jump on top of Coop, banging their feet and air guitaring with badminton rackets and wiffle ball bats.
Tickets up, the news is out, they finally found me. The renegade who had it made retreat for a bounty.
Okay.
The boys ran off, giggling. Coop puts on a ratty sweatsuit and splashes some polo cologne on his chin. Exterior Bet's office, exterior professor's cottage, dawn. Oh, you only have to drink when a character says your.
Yeah, I know. That was minding that this was.
Oh, okay. Okay, where am I? Professor's cottage, dawn. Beth, the camp director, wearing her pajamas, sits on the stoop of the camp office, sipping coffee with the nurse. Boys and girls clumsily sneak by.
Guys aren't supposed to be out of your bunks. You're in trouble.
In the distance, Beth sees Professor Newman, 40s, working in the garden outside of his cottage across the lake. They awkwardly smile at each other. Interior Victor's
Entirely.
cabin, dawn. The boys run into their cabin, throw off their sweatsuits, and jump into their beds, just as we hear the loud, distorted sound of a guitar from a distance. Exterior flagpole next to the dining hall, dawn. The guitar, attached to a portable amplifier, belongs to Paul, 17, who stands near the flagpole overlooking the main field. Next to Paul is Moose, 10, an overweight, crew-cutted spectacle of a boy. Moose takes a huge breath, then at the top of his lungs.
Wake up!
Wow.
Oh.
That's it.
Interior Victor's bunk, dawn. We see a male counselor from the waist down, his morning boner well pronounced through his ratty underwear. This does not happen in the movie. We follow the boner as it moves through the room, passing the boys as they emerge from under their blankets, stretching and yawning as if they've been sleeping all night. The boner passes us to reveal a name tag sewn into the back of the underwear. Victor Pulak. Interior Katie's bunk, dawn. The 8 girls, now awake in their ratty sweatsuits, are crowded around a small mirror, putting on makeup.
Johnny Frenches like a cow.
I know.
Oh.
No.
Their counselor, Katie, 16, is standing by the door.
Let's go, girls. You look hot. The bunk 5 boys are gonna freak out when they see you at kickball. Let's go.
Exterior Coop's bunk, dawn. As Coop leaves his bunk, we hear the voiceover of Artie, the DJ of the camp radio station. Under this voiceover, we follow Coop as he heads out to the field among everyone else.
Good morning, everybody. Well, it's the last day of camp. It'll be sad to shut down WCW for the summer. Not to worry, because those of you in the Bethesda/Chevy Chase area can hear me all winter long on Jewish Day School Radio 89.9 FM, The Fox. For those select few of you who went all summer, all 8 weeks, without finding that special someone, today's your day. You don't want to go back home and lie to your friends about a summer romance that didn't happen. You don't want to be the one person who doesn't have anyone to kiss tonight after the talent show. So seize the day, Camp Firewood. It's your last.
Amazing. Exterior
5
flagpole,
for the record.
dawn.
He's like
The
11.
whole camp is assembled in front of the flagpole. Everybody is straining to stay awake. Moose silently raises the flag of the pole while Paul plays guitar. Coop stands with his campers, keeping them in line. Katie and Andy, the hot camp couple, straggle up to the flagpole arm in arm, French kiss grossly, and part ways. Katie, afterglowing, stands with her campers next to Coop. The girls and boys mix together and start flirting immediately. Coop steals a glance at Katie. She smiles at him. Coop turns away. He pretends like he was looking everywhere. Coop, now extremely self-conscious, shifts awkwardly, trying to look cool.
Coop, do you like watching me and Andy make out?
No, what do you mean? That's a stupid thing to say.
Katie makes sexy faces at Coop. He's totally embarrassed.
Oh God, Coop, you look so sexy in that sweatshirt.
Uh-huh.
Your ass is so hot.
Stop it.
Do you want to sit on my face?
Okay, I get it. It's very funny. Now stop.
Oh, come on, Coop. You know I'm just kidding.
I know, and it's very, very funny.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you.
That's okay. You've done enough.
Coop, I'm gonna find you a woman today.
Honestly, don't worry about it.
No, and I will not rest until my mission is accomplished.
Well, then I guess I'll cancel that order of onions and Limburger cheese I made for lunch.
Yeah.
Katie starts to walk away.
I want you inside me.
What?
Hey, what's up?
Katie walks into the dining hall with all the kids. Victor, 17, the adventure counselor, approaches.
Coop, were you just talking to Katie? What was that?
No, but it was bar none the longest conversation I've ever had with her in 6 years at camp.
So does she want to fuck me? Is that what she was asking you about? Because tell her that I will. In fact, don't tell her that. Tell her that I might.
Victor, I don't quite know how to say this, but your name didn't come up.
I know she wants to fuck me. Why else would she want to talk to you? No offense.
None taken?
Okay, we're switching stage directions too.
Exterior professor's cottage. Beth approaches Professor Newman as he tends to his garden. Hi there. I'm Beth.
Oh, yes. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Henry.
I've seen you here all summer, and I thought I'd, introduce myself.
She holds out her hand to shake, unaware of what she's doing. Professor hands her a gardener's trowel. Making the most of the situation, Beth playfully waves the trowel in the air. The top part of it flies off, leaving her with just the handle. They giggle awkwardly. So, Henry leans on a flower pot. His fist sinks into the dirt. He pretends it didn't happen and leaves his hand in the pot. We'll do this. So, you work over at the camp, huh?
Yes, I'm the director. How about you?
Beth gives Professor a flirtatious smile and sits down on the grass. The professor doesn't sit. Oh, me? Nah, I don't work over there. Beth pops back up as if she never sat down.
No, I mean, I know you don't work at the camp, silly. I'm the director.
Right. I teach astrophysics over at the college during the school years, and I came here this summer to relax and reflect.
So you're a professor, huh?
He takes his dirt-covered hand out of the flower pot. Yeah, well, actually associate professor.
Well, what do you teach?
Professor nonchalantly runs his mulchy hand through his hair. Well, like I said before, astrophysics. I study space, the stars, comets, things like that.
Oh, space. The final frontier. Right.
Thanks for everything.
Hey, would you be willing to come teach some of the campers about space?
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, please, they love to hear about this.
I said no! I'm sorry. Beth is embarrassed. Interior, mess hall, serving area, morning. Among the noisy cacophony of 100 hungry kids, Victor, Coop, and others line up with their trays waiting to be served breakfast. Abby, a cute, happy counselor, looks over at them, smiling.
Sorry, muted. Look at Abby. She wants to fuck me, Coop. So help me God, she wants to fuck me.
And this time, Victor, I'm sure it's true.
I have to admit, Abby Bernstein is one of the only berry bushes I have yet to pollinate. If you catch my meaning.
You mean you fucked every girl here except for Abby?
That is exactly what I mean.
Victor now addresses Jean, the main chef, a gigantic and menacing Vietnam vet.
Hey, Gene, are there any more potatoes?
Gary, bring out the potatoes.
Gary, the counselor who works in the kitchen, comes out with a tray of potatoes. Here they are.
Gary!
What's up, dude?
Hey, guys.
What's that, shithead?
I said, hey, guys. What's your glitch, Jean?
You listen to me, you fucked up little cigarette smoking piece of shit. I was in the Vietnam War.
I know.
That was a little over 10 years ago.
Victor catches Abby's eye. She seductively licks her plastic cereal spoon. Victor doesn't know how to respond. Interior, mess hall, morning.
Mess hail.
Nearby, a 13-year-old boy in an I Hate Mondays t-shirt and a black cape gets out of his chair and goes over to the table of girls. He addresses them, rolling a multi-sided die in his hand. Excuse me, ladies. You may remember me as the guy who came to dinner a few weeks ago with underwear on my head. My name is Keith Steck. I'm from Millburn, New Jersey. State bird, the mosquito. This completes my 9th full summer at Camp Firewood. And as you may have heard, I'm a recently crowned Class B Dungeon Master. So if anyone wants to play D&D today, please speak now for hold your peace. Anyone? Gets no response. He looks to a cute young girl, Alexa. Alexa, maybe you would like to join in? We do need a druid, and you've definitely cast a level 5 charm spell on me. In your dreams, douchebag.
Oh, no.
Douchebags are hygienic products. I take that as a compliment. Thank you. Caped boy goes back to his table, beaming with pride. Ew, ew, ew.
Remember when D&D was lame?
Yeah, wild.
I play D&D once a week.
Wow.
Play more of it.
I think this is
You're
you.
so cool, Henry.
Interior Mess Hall, morning. Beth sits at another table, chatting with older staff and visitors, including Nurse Nancy and Gail, the arts and crafts instructor, both 30s.
We made it to the end of summer, and everyone's still in one piece, except for a couple of kids who are lepers.
Good one, Beth.
Jean brings a tin platter covered in overlapping fried eggs and drops it on the table with a thud and turns back toward the kitchen.
Thank you, Jean.
Without turning back around to face her, Jean gives Beth the finger.
Why is he so mean?
I think if you've killed as many women and children as he has, you probably wouldn't ask that question.
Beth leans her chair back to where Victor is sitting.
Victor, I need you and Neil to take the eagles out on Moose River today. I made them a promise.
This is my last day of camp, Beth. That's not going to work for me.
Oh, that's not gonna work for you? How about this as a compromise? The kids are gonna go out on the Moose River, and you and Neil are gonna take them.
I hate you, Beth. I hate you with every bone in my body. And I love you.
Love you too.
Beth looks up to see Professor Newman shyly coming into the mess hall. Interior mess hall morning. He looks around and finally approaches JJ, a rowdy counselor. Where would I find the, how should I put this, the sci-fi, nerdy... JJ's not sure exactly what he means. The indoor kids? Without hesitation, he points to Caped Boys' table. Who's JJ?
Oh, sorry. Bunk 3.
Professor goes over there. Hey guys, I'm Associate Professor Newman. Anyone want to spend the last day of camp doing science projects? 5 campers' hands shoot into the air. Caped boy! A boy with a huge head of thick curly hair and morph suspenders. A boy with long hair and medieval-looking Muslim chemise with a belt on the outside and knee-high leather boots. At the next table over, Cure Girl wearing black clothes, eyeliner, and lipstick. At Cure Girl's table, a mall rat girl with pale skin, zits, braces, and bad feathered hair. Beth and Professor catch each other's eyes across the room. They smile. Interior mess hall, McKinley's table morning. At another table, camper number 1 addresses his counselor, McKinley. Who's camper number 1?
I don't know.
That's Nicole.
Oh, that's me. I'm so sorry. I didn't underline this one. Hey, McKinley, Artie didn't take a shower last night.
You've got to be kidding me.
McKinley goes up a set of stairs to the second floor. Interior radio station morning. Artie Solomon, 15, chubby and dirty, sits in a tiny closet that's been set up as a makeshift radio station. Artie wears a grubby gray Weird Al t-shirt, tight, ugly blue gym shorts, and a netted beekeeper's helmet. A Rick Dees poster hangs on the wall.
This is the Beekeeper here on CFW Radio, and I've got my drones working hard on a breakfast time rock block.
McKinley peeks in the door, startling Artie.
Artie, we have to talk.
Greetings, McKinley. Pepsi Light, cheese puffs?
He points to a cardboard box. McKinley grabs a can of Pepsi Light and a handful of cheese puffs.
What is
Listen,
Pepsi
I'm going to make this quick. I need you to take a shower
Okay.
because your parents are coming tomorrow and I don't want to get in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Because you haven't showered once yet this summer.
Beat.
Take a shower, Artie. You're covered in dirt.
Okay.
McKinley nods and leaves. Artie looks around the room. He puts on the headphones and turns to the mic.
This is Artie Solomon, alias the Beekeeper. We got a little tune here from a certain Mr. Squire, first name William. If you do the math, you'll see that what I'm saying is Billy Squire.
Immediately, my kind of lover spins on the turntable. We appear to have lost Marina. Let's momentarily pause while I find my kind of lover on YouTube.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is. My
We lost you.
lover. There's an ad. Wait.
There's an ad!
Parasite. I mean, we love Parasite.
That's a hype movie.
This is my kind of lover.
A solid okay out of 10.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Where are we?
Interior
is this
kitchen morning. It's you.
Okay, interior mess hall, kitchen, morning. At the serving area, Jean and Gary.
I seen more fucked up shit happen in 5 minutes out there than you'll ever see in your whole fucking life.
Jean, I'm really sorry. If I could change history, I would.
Fuck you. Now we need to make 8 gallons of bug juice by snack hour. You know where the powder packets are.
They're
in the pantry over the sink, right next to my bottle of dick cream. Wait, ignore that last comment.
Did you say dick cream?
No, I said, stick team. You know, stick team, stick ball. Forget about it. Go away. Leave me alone.
I'm pretty sure you said dick cream, but...
Fuck you.
Interior mess all morning at Coop and JJ's table.
Hey, Coop, I hope this isn't an awkward thing to ask, but can I be your bat boy for the big game against Camp Tiger Claw today?
Yeah, sure. We need all the help we can get. We suck.
Get live! Thank you. This means so much to me.
Interior mess hall morning. Susie, the drama counselor, is going from table to table with Ben, the best looking counselor in camp.
I just want to let everyone know that Ben and I are producing a musical number from Godspell for the talent show tonight. While he's producing, I'm directing / choreographing.
We're having auditions this morning, and I'm only saying this from past experience, but if you can't carry a tune, please don't come into the audition environment and waste our time. We're serious, okay? A hopeful little kid in an Annie sweatshirt and a red perm watches them with bated breath.
Also, bring movement clothes with you, aka jazz shoes, dance belts, and lycras. And FYI, this project isn't an excuse to get out of your other activities. It's an excuse to do good musical theater. So be prepared, be enthusiastic, and leave your bullshit attitudes and baggage at the door.
Yes!
Interior
Preach!
mess hall serving area morning. At the serving line, the cure girl approaches Gary, referring to a menu board.
Hey, Gary, it says we're having barbecue for lunch today.
Yeah, so?
What do we do to the barbecue? We're vegan.
What?
What do we do at the barbecue? We're vegan.
What?
What do we do at the barbecue if we're vegan?
There's corn. Can you eat corn?
Is it hot house corn? Because my mom said.
James storms out of the kitchen.
Hey, eat the fucking corn and shut your trap. I forgot I was Jean.
The girl clams
Okay.
up immediately and nods at Jean.
Exterior mess hall morning. Just outside the mess hall, Katie is kissing Andy, 17, a greasy, gorgeous, and rebellious-looking counselor.
So I was thinking maybe we could take a walk later, maybe go out by Gunner's Pass one last time.
Ugh, Katie, you're suffocating me. I'm choking here. I need breathing room.
I just want to spend time with you. It's the last day of camp.
My butt itches.
What are you talking about? We're soulmates, right?
Yeah, if you want.
Andy leans into the cafeteria door and yells in.
Hey, JJ, save me a waffle.
He goes back to Katie.
Andy, come on. This is serious. I want this day to be special.
Fuck you, nerd.
Why are you being such an asshole?
I'm gonna go finish my breakfast. I love you, baby. It's so good talking to you.
Andy kisses her and nonchalantly re-enters the mess hall. Interior mess hall morning. High-fives someone, sits down at his table, and resumes eating.
See you at macrame.
Andy gives her the finger behind his back. Exterior mess hall parking lot day. Everyone leaves the mess hall.
One last successful BKFST becomes one for the record books. And T-minus 11 hours to the big talent show, we sail on aboard the good ship Firewood toward a little oasis that I like to call morning activity time.
JJ, Gary, McKinley, and others straggle to the hill. In the distance, they see Beth escorting a sad, distraught 12-year-old camper, Silas, into a car with his angry parents.
What's going on with Silas?
You didn't hear? He got kicked out of camp.
Why?
He snuck in the office last night and videotaped himself jerking off.
You're kidding.
Where's the tape?
He hid it.
We've got to find it.
It's a subject matter I'm sure you're familiar with, McKinley.
Shut up.
In the distance, Silas and his parents drive off.
Exterior parking lot waterfront day. Victor loads a raft on top of a 15-passenger van while his co-counselor Neil waits inside with a group of young campers.
So, you're going off on your trip?
Yep.
Sucks dick that we never really got to know each other, you know?
Yeah.
There is a long moment of silent tension. Beat.
Do you have any gum, Victor?
I thought you'd never ask.
Victor pulls a pack of gum out of his jeans and hands her a piece. They chew their gum and stare at each other for a beat. They start making out for a few seconds. They stop.
Abby, my trip doesn't come back till tomorrow.
Don't go.
Abby reaches down out of frame and cups Victor's groin. Victor excitedly rises 2 feet into the air. Neil leans out.
Who's Neil?
That's me. Let's go!
I'll be back tonight.
Exterior, Beth's office, day. At this point, Susie, Ben, Katie, Coop, Sexy Lindsay, and others join JJ, Jerry, and McKinley hanging out on the hill.
I'm really gonna miss this place.
Me too.
Hey, let's all promise that 10 years from today, we meet up again and see what kind of people we blossomed into.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
God.
time? What time do you want to meet?
You mean 10 years from now?
Yeah.
I think we should get together in the morning so we can make a day of it.
So, like, what is it, 9:30?
Why don't we say 9 and people will get here by 9:30?
Why don't we just say 9:30 and make it your beeswax to be here at 9:30? We'll be in our late 20s by then. We shouldn't have problems getting to places on time.
Okay, then it's settled. 9:30 it is. All agreed?
Agreed.
Great.
Yeah, I have something at 11.
You just got like a trapper keeper full of appointments, right?
No, I've got something at 11 that I can't change again because I already moved it twice.
Interior, mess hall day. Andy sits alone at one of the tables. Half asleep, he aggressively finishes off a plate of pancakes, then carelessly punches his plate off the table. It falls to the floor. He wipes off his face with a napkin, gets up, and starts walking out. Beth sees this and cuts him off.
Andy, are you gonna clean that up?
I will, yeah. I just don't have time right now.
Andy, clean up your plate and come to the hill for the meeting.
Andy, begrudgingly, slowly, painfully, fusses his one dish. He acts like he's been in the desert without water for weeks. Beth doesn't budge. At a certain point, Andy looks up at Beth, hoping she'll see how difficult this was for him and let him off the hook. She doesn't. Finally, he gets the plate onto the cleanup tray and collapses dramatically. Beth rolls her eyes.
My headphone fell out. We're good.
Interior arts and crafts bunk day. Gail is teaching a group of 9-year-old campers in the cluttered arts and crafts shack. She is rummaging through a storage cubby looking for materials.
Okay, kids, we're gonna use the crayons to make some decorations for the talent show.
Marina, it's you.
No, she's frozen.
Oh, she's
no.
frozen. She's super frozen.
Are you sure? Because she just does that sometimes.
She just does. Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Rip in
Okay.
peace.
Should we take a minute to refill drinks?
Sure.
Oh,
I'm already out of mine.
boom. I should do that.
I have a
I'm really
little
close
bit.
to out of mine.
I
I'll be
might
right
need a break in like 10 minutes to refill mine.
back.
Wait, she's in the waiting room. Admit.
Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Well, I have some drink left. It's fine.
Henry's
You
already
got her.
gone.
Valerie's
Damn it.
back.
What's going on? with-
Marina, you've given us too many death glares over the years. We can't tell if you're frozen anymore.
I can't tell if you were frozen or
Totally
just
fair.
yourself.
Truly, this is the worst
Jeez.
flavor of seltzer.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
I feel like that.
Weird.
Your internet must be unstable.
It's fine. I don't know. My computer, I have viruses again, so it's a whole.
Again?
Yeah, always. Always. It's just my life.
Marina, you gotta stop pirating The Bachelor. We talked about it. She
So,
does actually. I'm just trying to give her a hard time.
Okay. Do we want to keep going?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take it back.
Okay.
Okay, kids, we're gonna use the crayons to make some decorations for the talent show.
Is that your wedding ring, Gail?
Gail shudders as if that was the worst question in the world.
No. I mean, yes, it was. It used to be. I mean, legally. It's so twisted. His lawyer won't even call me now, and oh God.
Where are the crayons?
He screams.
The crayons is right here in my hand.
She pulls a brown crayon from the box. One camper, Valerie, brings out several large cases of colored markers.
We could just draw with the markers.
Gail leans in close to Valerie and speaks in a low voice.
Listen, Valerie, I need you to be helpful here, okay? Do not undermine me.
But there's only one crayon left and it's brown. There are literally hundreds of colored markers.
Gail bursts into tears. Complete silence. The campers are astonished. Finally, one little boy, Aaron, speaks.
Gail, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just, it's just that, my husband, Ron, no, he's my ex-husband. I guess I need to get used to that. X. I thought after Jonas and I separated, everything was lost. And then I met Ron, and it seemed like this time it would work out.
Keep going. We're with you.
I'm just such a total wreck, I didn't even have crayons.
I know.
Again.
Gail, listen to me. Ron is who he is, and you cannot change that, okay? Gail, look at me. I want you to say, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
It's at the end of the scene. The end.
Oh, just
Your best office day. All counselors except Victor and Neil are now gathered.
Okay. First, I wanted to thank all of you for helping make this summer, without rival, the single greatest 8 weeks of my entire life.
Campers applaud. Beth refers to a clipboard.
Oh shit. Drink.
The camp goat took a shit in the infirmary. Go clean it up.
That's impossible.
It is possible, and it happened on my shoes.
Abby, Bunk 8 wants to watch the China Syndrome. You gotta run the Betamax. I don't know what to tell you. They love it. McKinley, there are 4 lower campers stuck in the ropes course. I meant to tell you about it yesterday. Would you mind?
Wait.
As
Pretty
a
good.
former ropes course counselor.
Yeah, you're super not supposed to do that. Can
Yeah.
confirm.
Oh wait, it's me on stage directions. JJ and McKinley are engrossed in a conversation, not listening. They're saying apples and oranges, apples and oranges, apples and oranges.
And finally, the talent show is today, and we still have a lot of work to do, which means no last-minute pranks, no food fights, and no excessive circle jerking.
Damn it.
That's bullshit.
We've all worked too hard this summer to see it all fall apart on the last night. I love you all. Go do your jobs and I'll see everybody at the talent show.
The meeting is over. Everyone gets up and starts chattering and milling off.
This is not a joke, people. I'm not joking. I'm not Ruth Buzzy standing here. I'm not Ruth Buzzy standing here.
Who's that?
I
All your
don't
comedian?
know. It's the one reference I never bothered to look up in the movie.
Good.
Everyone walks off in different directions.
Summer.
Oh, I hate these movies.
We stay with JJ and McKinley. They spot Steve, the mysterious reclusive counselor in training, who scribbles furiously on a pad of graph paper as he moves several homemade sundials into different positions.
Steve, what you got there?
Steve looks up at JJ and McKinley like a deer caught in the headlights. He speaks in a monotone robot voice.
I have been programmed by my galactic master not to talk to Earth denizens of the classification JJ and McKinley Izoid.
Steve gathers his stuff off the bench and runs away.
Your brother's a freak.
I know.
Yeah, and thanks for that exposition, McKinley.
Exterior lake area day. Beth and Katie talking on the best porch.
Katie, you're considered hot, right? Like you're hot.
I suppose so.
So when you're wanting to look really hot, like what would that be? Like, what's that? Would you put out a clean pair of pants?
Beth, don't be silly. Pants? Are you kidding?
Of course I'm kidding. Pants? Didn't you get it? As if pants? I would never. Pants, Katie. So what would you wear? Pants?
Well, I'd wear like a sexy dress or something.
Nice. You're good. What else?
I'd do my hair.
Get out of town, girl.
I will not get out of town. I'm serious. And a little moose.
You mean like moose?
Beth makes little moose antlers with her fingers.
No, like moose in your hair.
Oh, right. Sure. So what kind do you recommend for me? I've never used it before.
What?
Huh? What's up?
Wait a minute. Beth, are you? You dog, you have a crush on someone.
Yeah, well, but I don't think he's interested.
What? Are you afraid of getting dumped again like you have so many times before?
Whoa!
Yes?
Don't be silly, Beth. Come on, I'm gonna go moose you up.
They go inside the office.
Exterior mountain path day. On a nature walk through a mountain path with a stunning view, every camper is listening to a Walkman and playing an early 80s handheld electronic game. Those games. Exterior waterfront day. Andy sits out on a floating dock at the end of the swimming area on the lake in the lifeguard chair, tanning with JJ while a few campers swim. He stares at sexy Lindsay as she gets out of the water in a bikini. 10-year-old Bobby yells across the swimming area to Andy.
Who's Bobby?
Bobby.
Oh, that's me. Andy, can I take the motorboat and drive it around the lake?
Sure.
Wow, thanks.
Bobby takes the keys off the rack and runs off.
There's gas in the tank when you're done. And be careful with the whatever.
Andy spins his lifeguard whistle around as he lounges in his chair, soaking in the rays.
I'd give anything for 2 minutes in the closet with Lindsay.
JJ.
Sorry. What about Katie?
Who?
Excellent.
They share a mini high five. JJ belly flops into the water and swims away. Andy picks up a notepad and jots something down. Lindsay comes over and climbs up to Andy's chair.
Hi. What are you writing on?
It's just my journal. I write my thoughts in it every day.
Oh, you mean a journal?
Yeah, whatever. I guess I'm not all smart like you.
Lindsay smiles flirtatiously.
Can I see what you're writing?
Actually, Lindsay, only 3 people are allowed to look at this. Me, myself, and I.
I want you to share it with me.
Lindsay licks the inside of Andy's ear. Some of the swimming campers hoot and holler.
Yeah.
Interior dance shack day. In a dance class, a line of girls follow steps shown by an instructor. Following carefully, the last girl on the line slams into the wall. Exterior bunk area day. Coop and Katie are talking. Katie has a notebook.
Let's see. Debbie Waxman.
She makes that weird piggy face when she talks.
Right. Good. No piggy face. Rachel Schwartz.
Ugh,
Come on, she'll go.
I'll pass.
I know the perfect one. Cute, no braces, straight spine, is good at archery, and majorly horny. Debbie Richmond.
She's my cousin. Is that something?
Yeah. How about Susie?
Yeah, I could go for Susie. You know, we went out my first summer here.
When you were 10?
We were 10, yes, but we were into some heavy shit.
What? You went all the way?
Yeah, we did. We went all the way. We went all the way back. We did Doggy Style, Pony Style, Style Council, good band. Also, Human League has some good stuff. They're hot right now. The League of Nations, that whole thing. Why stop there? The UN, the United Nations, that brings in the whole category of countries. I mean, where to start? I mean, an obvious one, birthplace of spaghetti, pasta, all that oily stuff. Italy, now you go.
How about Italy?
Good, safe, because I sort of paved the way with that one, but, what?
What?
Eat.
Hey, guys.
Reveal Nurse Nancy standing there.
Hey, Nancy. Hi, Katie. Coop. Goat shit.
Nurse Nancy gestures toward the infirmary. Exterior science clearing day. Professor Newman sets up science experiment with Caped Boy, Mall Rat Girl, Cure Girl, Medieval Kid, and Mork Guy. Exterior waterfront day. Andy and Lindsay are making out.
Your French great.
Not so about yourself, Mr. Man.
10-year-old Bobby drives the motorboat back, and while trying to jump onto the dock, he falls into the lake. He swallows some water and starts choking a bit.
Andy, help me. I fell off the boat.
Get out, Bobby. You're fine.
Please help me.
Enough, Bobby.
Andy watches Bobby flailing his arms, considers going into the action, but decides it's too much of a pain in the ass and keeps kissing Lindsay. Bobby now disappears under the lake for a moment, then bursts out of the water.
For Christ's sake, Andy, help me. I'm drowning.
Maybe I should help him.
He's fine.
The boy disappears again under the water. Andy surveys the portion of the lake where the small boy was and just sees a few bubbles, then no bubbles. Another small camper, Felix, runs up to Andy. Who's Felix?
I don't know.
Hey. Andy, have you seen my swimming buddy? I can't find him. I'm telling Beth that you let him drown.
I was busy.
It's your fault to make sure kids don't drown.
Lindsay, I need like 20 minutes. Am I unfrozen?
You're good.
You're
Cool.
back.
You're good.
Lindsay, I need like 20 minutes. I gotta talk to this kid.
Exterior rural highway day. A van drives down at high speed down a remote highway. In the van are Andy and Felix, who we hear in voiceover.
Where are we going, Andy?
To a big secret pizza.
Secret.
Oh, that's. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought that was Artie.
Let's go back.
I'm sorry. I need to shut up.
Dare you?
This is my favorite part. Let's go back.
I'm about to get
Please go
murdered.
back. I'm so sorry. That was my bad.
Let's go back to when Felix first shows up and says, Andy, have you seen my swimming buddy?
Okay.
And go.
Andy, have you seen my swimming buddy? I can't find him. If I can't find him, I'm telling Beth that you let him drown.
I was busy.
It's your job to make sure kids don't drown.
Lindsay, I need like 20 minutes. I gotta talk to this kid.
Exterior rural highway day. A van drives down at high speed down a remote highway. In the van, Andy and Felix, who we hear in voiceover.
Where are we going, Andy?
To a big secret pizza party.
Cool. I love pizza.
Yeah, well,
At this point, the passenger door opens and Felix is thrown out of the van, tumbling down the embankment.
Oh, oh.
What? Wait a minute.
A kid of a small, son of a small
Literally,
child
you-
falling down a large hill.
You
No,
see the child like fly out of the side of the van and he rolls once and then he's just like not moving.
gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Mind you,
Exterior.
he's thrown by Paul Rudd.
Mm.
Yes. Exterior science clearing day. Beth approaches Professor Newman and his campers who are doing a science project. Her hair is heavily moussed. He gets up to talk to her, wiping off his hands.
Hey Beth, I like the new look. Très chic.
Well, thank you for noticing, Henry.
Please call me Henry.
Okay, then Henry it is. So I guess you decided to come over and teach some campers after all, Henry.
Yeah, sorry about snapping at you before. I'm just a bit shy around children, but it's been great. I've got them making miniature black holes out of paper clips and soot.
Wow, that's amazing! What you do is so fascinating.
Do you really like astrophysics?
Are you joking? It's my biggest hobby.
Really? Who's your favorite astrophysicist?
You know what? Oh my god, what time is it?
Like 11:30?
Oh my god, I'm so late for my meeting with Jim Stansel. You know Jim? He's that guy. I gotta go. Will you excuse me?
Okay, well, later then.
She sprints off. Exterior Beth's office day. Beth runs past the office and sees the nurse.
Nancy, say I wanted to get a book on, like, astrophysics. Where would I find something like that?
Off the top of my head, I would say a bookstore or a library.
All right. Yeah, just curious. Keep up the good work.
Exterior barbecue pit, bunk area day. At the barbecue pit, dear Lord, Gary prepares meats for a picnic. Jean taps him on the shoulder.
You want to be a tough guy, huh? Will you listen? Is that it? Will you listen to me, Mr. Kick-Ass, Mr. Rubber Burner?
Jean, your behavior is so confusing to me.
You get that hotshot grin off your face, or I'm gonna shoot it off of you. You got that? I've killed thousands of men. Some of them our own. That's right, punk. I've killed American soldiers too. When you're knee-deep in rice paddies, your only friend is the M16 strapped to your back. So what do you want to do? Hit me?
Would you please just shut up?
Okay, I'll shut up. Today, you win, Gary. Score one for Gary. But watch your back. You're a good kid. Now finish the burgers, because I'm gonna go fondle my sweaters.
What?
Huh? I said fondue with cheddar. I was thinking about making fondue with cheddar cheese for dinner tonight.
Jean, you need help. I don't know if it's therapy or maybe it's getting involved with the community in some way.
Go away. Leave me alone. No, I'll go away. Wait a minute, I'm the chef. I don't have to go away. Let's both stay.
Several long beats. Exterior, Beth's office day. The professor approaches the nurse.
Excuse me, Nancy. Say I wanted to get a book on,
What?
I guess camp directing? Is that what it would be?
Hey, library. Interior library day. Beth peruses a large aisle marked astrophysics. Unbeknownst to her, Professor Newman is on the other side of the stack of the shelves in an aisle marked camp directing.
A well-organized library.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very specific.
Exterior parking lot day. Beth drives up in her pickup truck. The nurse runs out.
Beth, if you're gonna go to town, will you pick up something in the drugstore?
Nancy, I just got back from town. I can't.
Beth, come on, my husband's coming in today and I need some lube.
What?
For my pussy.
Beth shakes her head and makes a U-turn and drives up the road past Katie, Susie, Coop, McKinley, and JJ.
Oh, cool. Beth's going into town. Let's go.
No.
They all, except Coop, pile into the truck.
Oh, let's go to Beth. Let's go, Beth. Drive.
I want ice cream.
Get in, Coop. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Coop gets in. Beth puts the truck in gear and they drive off. Exterior Waterville parking, various day. Trip to town montage. The group arrives in town and gets out of the pickup. Exterior Waterville Park, montage day. McKinley, JJ, and Susie gleefully revel in the rare opportunity to eat McDonald's French fries. Exterior Waterville Park, montage day. Katie and Coop walk by the trees in the center of town with ice cream cones. Exterior Waterville parking, montage day. Back of the truck, Susie and Katie take out cigarettes. Beth catches them, but lets them smoke. Almost imperceptible. These are the writers of the movie. Almost imperceptible background on the grass are Michael Scholter and Michael Ian Black watching David Wayne hump Dan, the turkey hunting instructor. This is an inside. Anyways.
What?
Exterior Waterville Deli, montage day. JJ and McKinley walk out of the deli with a couple of 6-packs of beer. The others cheer excitedly. Exterior Waterville Town Square, montage day. The gang is laughing, hanging out and drinking their beer in the town square. JJ pulls out a joint. They start taking hits off it. Exterior Waterville corner, montage day. While others wait on the corner, Katie and Coop go into a backstreet alley and score hundreds of dollars worth of heroin and cocaine. Interior Waterville squat, montage day. A decrepit old squatter's apartment. In a drug haze, our counselors are strewn all over the floor. Other junkies and derelicts are there.
Wow.
Interior Waterville corner, montage day. Strung out and desperate, Beth and JJ mug a defenseless old lady for $10 to score more smack. Interior Waterville squat, montage day. Back in the squatter's apartment. Our counselors are completely wasted and high. McKinley is passed out in a pile of his own vomit. Katie begs the dealer for another bag of dope. Coop and JJ tie each other off in a corner as Beth desperately waits for her turn. Fade out music.
Isn't Beth's director? Whatever.
Wild.
Exterior parking area day. Beth and the others pull back into the parking lot. They look completely fresh and normal. Gary approaches.
Hey, how was Waterville?
It was fun.
It's always fun to get away from camp, even for an hour.
Katie,
I'll see you later, right?
definitely. Coop melts. Interior radio station day. A disheveled Artie sits in his tiny cubicle. McKinley sticks his head into the room, startling Artie to the point where Artie jumps in the air.
Oh! Sorry.
Listen, did you take your shower yet?
Yep.
Did you?
No,
All right. Take a shower.
I will.
All right, but no. Take a shower.
McKinley leaves.
Sorry, folks, for the coitus interruptus, if you will. We're coming on the up on 12:48 in the PM. I know we're all hungry for the public and the big camper/counselor capture of the flag game. So don't eat too many barbecue bovine mussels. Read hamburgers. Thank you.
Exterior, Highway 95 day. Victor drives the van full of campers. One camper in the back seat farts. Everyone laughs. In the front, Victor turns to Neil, who puts on his eyeglasses and looks at the map.
How far away is this goddamn river?
At least 2 hours, Vic. Please try and forget about Abby.
I can't. This is my last chance.
What are you talking about?
A pause.
Neil, I'm going to tell you something, but if you tell anyone, I swear to God,
What?
I'm a virgin.
You're joking, dude, right? You're the stallion. You've had sex with like 50 women.
It's actually closer to 0.
What about that girl back home that you had tantric sex with?
We only made out.
Oh my god, you're such a loser.
Victor floors it. Exterior science clearing day. Professor in his class.
When I get home, my mom's gonna cook my favorite dinner and run me a hot bath.
Oh yeah? Well, your mama sucks kitty litter. Just kidding.
Okay, are you? Because my mom actually does have a history of sucking down on kitty litter.
I know. And that's what I was kidding about.
The professor is looking up into the sky.
What are you looking at? Do you see a UFO in the sky? Oh, it's nothing. Nothing you should worry about. Yet. Interior Arts and Crafts Bug Day.
Oh my God.
Gail sits in a circle with her group of 9-year-old campers. She's crying.
Gail, if I could just interject something here. This is gonna sound like I'm putting down my own gender, but the truth is, a lot of the time, men can be real, and excuse the Yiddish, insensitive schmucks. It's true.
I know. It's just that I'm 34 years old and I don't know if I'll ever meet another.
Gail bursts into tears.
Aw.
Campers rush to aid her. Aaron starts giving Gail a shiatsu massage. Exterior Moose River campsite day. Victor pulls the van into the clearing. He jumps out and screams to his campers.
Everyone, immediately get out of the van. Get out of the van.
He swings the doors open and starts ripping campers out of the back. Neil, shaking off a nap, approaches the frenetic Victor.
Oh, Vic, what are you doing?
I'm going back to camp. I'll come back and get you guys in the morning.
Wait, stop for a sec.
Victor pulls another camper out of the back and turns to Neil.
What? She loves me, Neil.
Now, wait a minute. You can't just you can't just get there. Wait, hang on. You can't get there and back. Yeah. You can't get there and back by sunup.
It's my life, Neil. Let me live it. I'm gonna be with Abby Bernstein tonight. And if you don't like that, well, you can go right on ahead and fuck yourself.
Victor jumps in the van and speeds off. The raft falls off the van, leaving Neil with all the young campers.
You're making a big mistake, Victor Pulak. A big mistake.
Exterior country road day. Victor, barely able to keep his eyes open, speeds down a curvy, unpaved road in the van. He sings lyrics to Alone Somewhere by Peter Salad to keep himself up. In the movie, it's actually Danny's song, which is like the, like, even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with, which is like
I forgot
having
that.
a child. Anyways, he picks up a jug of water and dumps it on his face.
Where's your jug of water?
Sorry.
Where's your jug of water?
No, wait, so is that what am I singing along right now?
Do you know the song? I don't know the song.
I don't think I know the song.
Just sing Danny's.
Everybody's alone somewhere. Everybody's alone, but ain't that just the way it goes with this box life I chose?
Suddenly, with no warning, the van crashes into a tree.
Shit! Abby!
Interior, Abby's bunk day. Alone somewhere hums out on a small tape player on Abby's bed table. She looks sadly out her window, lonely, romantic. She looks up, standing in her door is Gary.
Hey, Abby. I thought this was a different bunk. No. Am I bothering you? No.
Oh my God. Oh no.
He does. He hands her a stick of gum. They chew for a bit, then start making out. Exterior, country road day.
What?
He gets out of the van and surveys the damage. The fender has launched himself into the
Got the
tire,
gum.
rendering the van undrivable. He opens his canteen, which is empty.
This sucks.
He starts walking down the barren road, no sign of humanity.
Oh, Abby Bernstein. Wait for me, my darling.
Interior, Abby's bunk day. Abby and Gary are going at it. Abby
Oh no.
heard something.
Wait. What?
B.
I just want to take off my shirt.
Exterior, science clearing day. The science group gathers around Professor Newman, who is arranging different sized rocks on the ground.
You see? This is us. And we're traveling around the sun. That is a 1.3 million mile trip every year. Oh wait, that's me too. Radical. You might say that each and every one of us are crew members here on Spaceship Earth.
What we shade at?
Anytime. Dinner. Literally anytime.
You're amazing. I hope that when I grow up, I can come to your college and you can be my professor.
I'm actually just an associate professor.
Who is that? Oh shit! Sorry, that's me. What does that mean?
Melvin!
It means that I'm less than.
He sighs. After an awkward moment, Cure Girl grabs him and hugs him tight. The others join in. Beth approaches.
Hey! What's going on here?
The group unhuddles, all wiping their faces as if they've been crying for hours together. They're all choked up.
Hey, Beth. We're just having ourselves a little cry.
Beth takes a moment, gets emotional herself, and joins the huddle.
I know what this group needs. Why don't we all go eat some lunch and watch the big capture the flag game? What do you say?
I think we'll take a rain check, Beth. We're in the middle of some pretty exciting stuff.
The kids nod in agreement.
I'll make you all a deal. Come watch the capture the flag with the normal kids, and afterwards you can take the whole rest of the day to learn about the planets and stars and pulsars, heliocentricity, gravitational collapse, even the science of celestial mechanics as developed in the early 19th century by the work of Alexis Claircott, Jean d'Alembert, and Pierre Laplace. Okay?
Professor's face lights up.
Okay.
Ready? Break! We'll see you there.
The kids break out of the huddle and run towards the field. Mork Boy runs into the woods.
That's great. That's great.
I was really impressed by some of the stuff you said back there.
Don't be silly.
They start walking off.
No, Beth, you really know what you're talking about. I don't know where you find the time to learn about astrophysics. I mean, with the camp payroll and insurance to deal with, and keeping parents happy, and supervising a young staff, keeping everyone fed.
Wow.
It was in 1908 that the first American summer camps were founded in the Catskills.
From off screen, we hear a guitar chord.
Exterior bunk area day. Moose stands on top of a cabin with Paul and belts of vibrato.
Capture the flag!
So this is where we decided that this would be our intermission.
Oh,
If
boy.
anyone would like to
Yay.
bathroom
Yay.
break,
I'm a little late, but
right?
Oh, you've got a guitar?
I have a guitar.
Why
now.
wasn't he cast as the guitar dude?
I thought he was the guitar dude. Oh no.
No, I'm
I
guitar
am
dude.
not the guitar dude.
Paul the guitar dude?
So, I don't know if Paul the guitar dude has had any lines yet.
He
so
does,
He
but
does.
they're very few.
Good question. Yes.
But they're
Be
important.
right back.
Cool.
they're
I'll be
important.
I'm
Okay.
gonna take some
I mean, are
stuff.
we switching that, or am I still the guitar dude?
No, you're still
I'll
guitar
trade you for Jerry.
Okay, okay.
dude. We will resume at 10:30. Ready?
That's
10:30?
7
Break.
minutes from now.
I think you 7.
Run into the woods. Let me mute myself.
I don't have anything to do, so I'm just gonna stay here. Actually, that's not true. I can do stuff.
I made an entrance and only Mercedes saw it.
It was very
I
good.
saw it. Okay, good.
Jake, why are you dressed like an NPC in a video game?
Well, you see, I just worked an 8-hour shift and I took my work shirt off and this was the undershirt I was wearing underneath.
Fair.
Guys, John H. Benjamin plays a can of mixed vegetables in this movie.
Oh, is that what the vegetable can character? Okay.
It's John H. Benjamin.
Don't know who that is.
Have you seen Bob's Burgers?
A couple episodes.
He's Bob. He's also Archer from Archer.
Oh, word. Okay. Side
Yeah, no,
note,
this is an all-star class.
brought out the big boy.
Joe Latrugio is Neil.
Hello.
How incredible is that?
Yeah,
What's
I
up?
meant to look up the cast, but I've
Was
been
that a
cleaning
yellow
up-
Red Bull?
Shit. Huh?
Was that a Red Bull? What are you drinking, Mercedes?
Oh, yeah.
It is a lemonade-arita.
Lemonade Rita.
I've had this in my fridge for literal months, and no time like the present.
Hey, man, if it's canned, it should be fine. You know? Here, you play for the guitar dude, but I'll do the lines. How about that, Henry?
Like singing in the rain.
Ooh.
I've never seen that movie all the way through.
You even hear
I just
that?
know the song. Huh?
Is it audible?
Yeah, we can hear that.
Oh my god, Janine Garofalo's in this? David Hyde Pierce is in this?
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy famous people in this.
Yeah, Beth and Professor.
Christopher Maloney?
It's literally everyone.
I was watching it. I kept sending Marina Snapchats of this person's in it. The fuck?
Yeah, it's insane. Apparently.
Insane.
Did they actually get Morgan Freeman to narrate like one line?
Unclear.
Okay. Is it like a parody of Shawshank? Is that what I should be going for?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because I looked it up. I did a little bit of preparation for this. So we'll see how it goes.
Amazing. I'm trying to think of, like, other. So the I have something at 11 thing was improvised by I think it's Michael Ian Black that plays McKinley. And so the when they're like, you just have like a trapper keeper full of appointments, huh? And he's like, no, I just have something at 11 and I can't change it again 'cause I've already moved it twice. And it cuts really quick because he improvised that, and everyone started laughing so hard.
That makes sense.
I just appreciate this movie.
I love that you have so much trivia.
Yeah, and the Walla Walla Who Walla Walla Hey thing, that doesn't show up until 10 years later, like the Netflix thing. But in the Netflix thing, they act like they were doing the camp cheer the entire time. And they're like, what? It's quality. Anyways.
I want to watch the continuation now.
Guys, fun fact, I have a mug in front of me that has my headshot on it.
Incredible.
That's a fun fact.
because my mother got everyone personalized mugs for Christmas, and the ones she put on here were like my old radio show spelling bee, and then the image that got posted when I was announced as producer for Wildwood.
Nice.
So, cheers to my headshot on my mug.
Cheers to your headshot.
Cheers to my headshot, which I'm not going to use anymore.
Cheers to vanity.
Cheers to vanity. As we all know, I'm the most self-absorbed
You're very vain,
person.
Mercedes.
Very vain.
That's one thing I can
vain.
say about you that I've known you.
I just love myself so much.
Yeah, it's so true.
Mercedes, we've talked about this.
I need to stop being so vain.
Yeah, it's getting on my nerves sometimes, you know? I mean...
I can't help that I love myself so much. Guys, it's funny because I have a problem hating myself.
Yeah, wow.
Mercedes,
thank you.
The joke, it's not funny anymore.
Jokes are always funnier when you explain them.
Yes.
The joke there is that jokes actually aren't funnier when you explain them.
If we keep going, I'm going to go and get
I am so mad that you did that just now.
But the joke is that you're making the joke that it's not as funny when you explain the joke.
Oh my god.
I've just made myself a mixed drink in this headshot mug.
I love that this conversation has been recorded and will forever.
Yeah.
Me too. It's on the internet, please.
Yes.
Are we ready to continue?
Make a YouTube channel for this. And we'll just record all of our script
Just
readings.
put it on Two Kids in a Trench Coat.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be amazing.
I can do that. Use it for your reels.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That one time I played a Vietnam vet.
That'll get me all
I've died on screen like 3 times now. Technically.
Oh, I love that scene.
Victor is supposed to have an afro, correct? Like a fake afro?
Like a really aggressive perm, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, love it.
Just double checking that.
Ross is gonna go check his wig collection real quick. Hang on, guys.
Let me open up the inventory.
Dust them off, you know?
You guys weren't here, but I made the joke earlier that Jake is dressed like an NPC in a video game. Because he's wearing...
Bro!
It's, he's wearing, like, a white t-shirt, a plain white t-shirt, and, like, jeans.
You look straight out of RuneScape.
I love
Doesn't it? Or is that what the Revolt
You violated the law.
He looks, no, wait, less like an NPC, more like a a default character.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh, yeah.
bronze plate you get.
Level 1.
Level 1, yeah.
You do a spin real quick?
Could you just spin for us? He's doing a slow spin.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
very good.
Flawless.
What a final service sentence.
What a performance.
That's amazing. That's good.
Right.
I should have gone more tequila, damn.
What's
I've
your
mastered the Mortal
wait,
Kombat
what's
1
your character's
title.
name? What would it be? Caucasian man.
Caucasian man wins.
Anyways.
It would just be select gender, male.
Yeah.
Are we ready to get back to capture the flag?
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Moose just screamed, "Capture the flag!" Exterior area. Capture the flag day. The whole camp is gathering to play capture the flag and eat a barbecue picnic lunch. Close on Moose blowing a whistle.
I don't have a whistle. Go!
Working for the weekend. I tried to learn how to play that. I couldn't do it.
Everybody's working for
the weekend. Doesn't know we have rock.
No, hey, everyone else knows it.
Nothing. Working for the Weekend by Loverboy kicks in. As staff versus campers capture the flag game begins in montage. The staff and campers chase and tag each other in an effort to get each other's flag. Katie watches Coop getting tagged by a camper. He fakes a big death. He laughs. Wow. Katie laughs. Timelines funk.
Move along.
The science kids come off the line from the grill.
This isn't hothouse corn.
Well, this hamburger is an 100% USDA choice, and I'm not complaining. Medieval kids.
In medieval times, the wildebeest was considered a delicacy.
He stops dogging.
It's not house. It's not hot house.
Jean comes over to them.
Hey, kid. Shut the fuck up and eat the corn.
Exterior, that's actually a deleted scene.
Oh.
Corn?
Exterior, another part of the sidelines, bunk area, day. Katie, Andy, and some others lay on the grass watching the game. Andy lays his head on Katie's lap while she plays with his hair.
How was the waterfront this morning?
It was good.
Are we gonna get a chance to spend some time together later?
Katie, are you gonna pound this into my face all day?
Sorry.
Apology accepted.
Guess what? A bunch of us went to town today and we had ice cream and...
Smells like the ribs are ready.
He hops up and heads towards the barbecue pit. Exterior barbecue pit, bunk area, day. At the barbecue pit, also on the sidelines of the ongoing Capture the Flag game, Andy waits in line for ribs as Lindsay approaches and taps him on the shoulder.
Is there any more corn?
Sorry.
More corn.
Andy turns and looks at Lindsay. Lindsay smiles seductively at him. Unbeknownst to her, her entire face is slathered in red, shiny barbecue sauce.
Lindsay, you,
He motions to his face.
What? What are you doing with your hands?
on your face, you,
He motions again.
Cat got your tongue, Andy? What is it?
Andy continues motioning. He winces. Exterior sidelines bunk area day. Steve, the mysterious loner, sits alone throwing peas at a tree and taking notes. Beth approaches with Susie and Ben.
Hey, aren't you gonna eat something?
I'm not hungry.
Wait 1 second, guys.
Susie and Ben wait while Beth sits down with Steve.
You haven't made any friends this summer, have you?
No, I have not.
What's your name again?
My name is Steve.
You know what, Steve? Why don't you drop the robot voice?
Okay.
Right. This is your first year here, huh?
5th. You were my counselor last year.
Of course I was.
And the year before.
Listen, I'm the director of the camp now, and whatever I can do to make your last stay here better.
You do that for me?
Hey, I know. Why don't you show all of us what you've been working on tonight at the talent show? It could be your act. That way people could get to know you a little better.
Beth looks up at Susie and Ben. They both shake their heads.
Really? Could I? It's not a song or anything.
Of course you can. Susie and Ben will put you on the list.
Steve awkwardly lunges at Beth.
Oh God, thank you.
He hugs her and gives her a kiss sort of on her nose, then runs away.
Beth, I may regret saying this, but how dare you usurp my authority as the producer?
Ben clears his throat.
I did it. I
Okay.
just did it earlier.
Director /
Wait.
choreographer of this talent show. You were wrong to do that. I need you to know that I am busting my balls, woman. I'm telling you right now, this musical number is not going well. My kids are a bunch of amateurs.
The hopeful little kid in the Andy sweatshirt overhears this and cries.
And the last thing I need today is some diabetic freak on that stage making my life a living hell. All right, I'll put him last.
Good.
Beth walks away.
She always wins.
Exterior bunk area, capture the flag day. One camper tags another.
Capture the flag camper is...
I don't see it.
That was when I goofed.
Go to jail.
Yeah!
The camper joins his other inmates in the jail, 6 little campers, the last of whom is a grown man making chess pieces out of a stone with a rock hammer next to a poster of Rita Hayworth.
That was the last time I saw him. I guess I just missed my friend.
Fuck, that's a funny joke.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Exterior barbecue pit, bunk area
Hope that was
day.
worth it.
At the barbecue pit, Lindsay is still talking with Andy. Inexplicably, she is now more slathered in sauce.
Do you want to kiss me, Andy?
But you have barbecue sauce all over your face.
I know that. So,
It's pretty foul.
it's just barbecue sauce. You eat it. Don't you want to kiss it? Come on, let's make out.
Andy turns and looks across the lawn and catches eyes with Coop, who's watching.
Yeah, but not here.
Andy and Lindsay sneak behind the mess hall. Exterior sidelines, bunk area day. Beth and the professor walk along the sidelines watching the game.
So, what's it like being an associate professor? What is it, publish or perish?
Perish, mostly. I'm up for tenure this fall, and if I don't make my mark soon, I could be out of work.
But you're so talented.
Tell that to my dean.
Done. Give me his address.
You're serious? 56 Linden Lane.
Fine. What city?
Beth is scribbling down the information and keeping eye contact with the professor.
Good, you're really going to... Augusta!
State?
I can't believe you... Well, Maine, of course.
Zip.
This is 04319.
Does he have an apartment number?
No! Beth, I don't know how to thank you.
You already have, Henry. You already have.
She gives him a huge hug, then they start kissing. After a few seconds, Beth pulls away, composes herself, and goes back for more. Exterior, bunk area, capture the flag day. Coop chases after the fastest camper, who is clearly a professional adult Kenyan long-distance runner. As he maneuvers through a series of guards, captures the flag, and makes it back to the other side, winning the game, Coop waves to Katie. And Abby cheers, then turns to make out with JJ. Music ends, end of montage.
Exterior goat shack day. Coop and Katie walk up to the goat shack. He wipes the dirt off a log for her to sit on.
Come here when I want to think.
Beautiful. You know, it's weird, Coop. I was supposed to be in the woods with Andy this afternoon, but
Oh God, I'm sorry. You're right. Let's go back.
No, it's okay. I'll see him later.
Beat.
Hold my hand, Coop.
Coop very awkwardly takes her hand. They stare at each other.
I'm cold.
I am too.
Beat.
Do you want my sweatshirt?
No, that's me.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
Subverting expectations.
Do you want my sweatshirt?
Do you mind?
Katie takes off her sweatshirt and puts it around Coop's shoulders.
Coop, now I'm colder than I was before when I thought I was cold.
Do you want my flannel?
Katie nods. Coop takes Katie's sweatshirt off, unbuttons his flannel, puts Katie's sweatshirt back on his shoulders. Coop leans over to Katie and awkwardly wraps the flannel around her shoulders.
So perfect.
This is great. I love this shirt.
Yeah, well, it's my favorite shirt, so you'll have to give it back.
Now?
Yeah.
They switch back. Their clothes.
What are we doing?
Do you mean like with switching our shirts?
No, I mean like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
They kiss. Slowly at first, not sure of it. Then deeply and more passionate. Exterior Moose River Day. Neil and 6 campers in a large inflatable raft on the river.
Fuck.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Victor to the maps. Shut up and paddle.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Camper number 2.
Who's camper number 2?
That's Nicole.
That would be Nicole.
Camper number 1. Oh my
Yes.
god.
I'm camper number 1. I'm pretty sure.
My thing says camper number 1.
You're raft camper number 2.
Okay, you know what? I want Victor back.
Well, we all want Victor back, Sammy, but he's not coming back.
My name isn't Sammy.
We'll die without him, Neil. He's the only one who can navigate the rapids.
Fine, you're right. I'll find the son of a gun, and I'll bring him back here, dead or alive. It's the last thing I'll do.
Alive. We need him alive.
Neil stops the raft short and spins it around like a police car getting a call. He speeds to the riverbank and jumps out of the raft, leaving the campers floating with the current.
Oh, shit.
Wait here.
Wait here.
Wait.
This is a deleted scene. Anyway.
Oh, that's so funny, though.
Day. Neil sees a man, Jerry, camping out with a tent near the river. Parked next to his tent is a motorcycle. Neil jumps on the motorcycle and skids away. Deleted scene.
Oh, it actually marks it.
Hey, you can't do that. Oh yeah? Just watch me.
Neil zooms off.
Oh, that's my motorbike.
Jerry's wife comes out of the tent.
Just watch me.
What's the matter?
Oh, that guy just took my motorbike.
Can you get it back?
No, I can't get it back. I just spent $2,500 for that thing. What the hell am I gonna do?
All right, calm down. There's nothing.
You calm down. You're not the one who's paying monthly interest on a loan for a brand new goddamn motorbike.
Hey, I'm not the one who stole it.
This is oddly close to character, I must say. You know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. I'm sorry. Oh, this is just so difficult. Plus the arthritis. You know, with the dreams of med school, I just don't know where the money's gonna come from.
Listen, Paco. I can't wait for medical school. You don't worry about it. Oh, I can wait for medical school. You don't worry about that. When we get back home to Prague, we're gonna go down to the store and we're gonna get you a brand new motorbike.
Was this supposed to be a Prague accent? Whatever. With what money?
With what money? With Dutch mark checks. We exchange over the black market and then we've got our money. That's not hard.
What?
In silence and ponder. And deleted scene.
Exterior Moose River Day. The campers float down the river alone in their raft. Exterior Small Rural Highway Day. Victor walks down the highway with his thumb in the air. Suddenly, we hear the sound of Neil's motorcycle approaching. Victor looks back, sees Neil, and starts running. A big runner versus motorcycle chase scene. Neil puts on more speed. Victor runs faster. Victor suddenly takes a right turn off a side road. Neil follows. Victor ducks behind a road sign. Neil speeds by him. Victor is free. Exterior Woods Lake Area Day. The mysterious counselor Steve walks through the woods. Attached to his head is a large makeshift antenna made out of tinfoil and a new Coke can. He stares up at the wind blowing through the trees, mumbling to himself. Exterior swimming hole day. JJ, Gary, and McKinley sneak up behind a large rock. They see Lindsay and several other hot girl counselors taking off their clothes to go skinny dipping. They duck under the rock and whisper to each other.
Oh my god, Debsy Epstein has like Playboy titties.
This is just like Clue.
McKinley turns away. JJ looks again.
Holy shit, you guys, look, look, look.
They all look at the girls jump in the water.
Hey guys, I'm gonna catch you later.
An awkward beat. McKinley ambles off. JJ and Gary, astonished by his departure, watch him as he goes.
Dude, that's kind of sad.
He's so uncomfortable when we talk openly about sexual issues. You know, he's never been with a girl before.
McKinley needs to experience the ultimate. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
You mean penis and vagina?
No, dickhead. Sex.
Exterior, field house / equipment shack, golf shack, day. McKinley solemnly walks across the lawn.
Exterior, swimming hole, day. The guys continue their conversation.
I'm sure we could convince one of the girls from Bunk 10 to boink McKinley. They're really horny this summer.
Yeah, where'd he go anyway? Interior equipment shack, day. Ben is in the shack getting lights for the talent show. A knock on the door. Ben answers it. McKinley stands in the doorway. Exterior swimming hole, day.
I don't know. He probably went to write his mommy and daddy a letter or something. Who are we going to set him up with?
What about Debbie?
Debbie? Nah, she's got mono.
Interior equipment shack, day. The lights are off. Sun seeps in through the cracks in the walls. Ben and McKinley stand opposite each other in silence. Silhouetted in the rays of the sun coming in, they take off each other's shirts and begin gently kissing and caressing each other's bodies. Gary walks over. Right, well, how about Debbie?
Who?
You know, Debbie.
Nah, she's his cousin.
McKinley is passionately making love to Ben. They glow beautifully as their bodies mesh together. McKinley and Ben clearly have the most loving and well-developed relationship at camp. Well, okay, how about tall Debbie?
How about Debbie Freeman?
Yeah, she wants to French.
Oh, you stupid ass. She wants to get boned.
Well, then I want her.
Baned.
Well, yeah, then I want her.
This isn't about you. This is about McKinley. We're trying to get our friend McKinley laid.
Point taken.
Okay, tonight, get McKinley laid.
Come hell or high water. Exterior swimming hole, day.
Secret handshake.
JJ and Gary do their secret handshake. It is a normal handshake.
Get McKinley laid.
Interior Beth's office, day. Coop talks on the phone while Beth works at her desk.
Hey, Mom, get Dad on the phone. Just get him. Hi, Dad. Okay, are you sitting down? I met somebody. She still has this other boyfriend, but it's only a matter of time, I think. Her name is Katie. She's really great. What? I don't think so, but she might be. She's got a pretty big nose. Yeah.
What?
I know guys worried that I have trouble meeting girls, but worry no more. I should go. She's probably looking for me. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. This feels good, Beth.
Maybe you shouldn't jump the gun just yet, Coop.
Good one. Very good. A+ for comedy, Beth. Ruth Bussy, better watch your back.
Exterior barbecue pit, bunk area,
Better.
day. Jean is cleaning up the barbecue.
Has anyone seen Gary?
No.
Slot for the grunts and nom was easier than this.
Reveal Jean is addressing a talking can of vegetables whose lid moves up and down when it talks.
We had no place being there. It was a war we couldn't win.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go smear some mud on my ass.
What?
I said, I hear my bud is in class. I gotta call my bud and see how his grades are. I gotta go. Leave me alone. Go away.
Now hold on, Jean. I don't care what you do in your private time, but don't lie about it. You clearly said smear mud on my ass. Look, Gene, I've never told anyone this before, but I can suck my own dick. And I do it. A lot. There, I said it. I was honest. And you know what, Gene? Being honest makes you feel better.
Gene nods his head pensively. Interior radio station day. Artie wears dark glasses and a Viking hat.
All right. Cruising towards happy hour. Normally at this point, I'd run down the list of after-work parties going on, but summer camp isn't exactly the ideal demo for that sort of programming. Looking towards our evening meal, affectionately dubbed by those in the know as dinner, let's talk about Gary, our man in the kitchen, about what's cooking tonight. The Last Supper, if you'll indulge in the biblical reference. I know Gary doesn't mind.
Artie waits for Gary to respond.
So end the suspense for us, Gary. What do we have on tap for dinner tonight?
Beat. Artie enthusiastically motions for Gary to talk.
Spaghetti, salad, bread.
Artie hands Gary a $10 bill and mouths the words, "Thank you." Gary exits.
Nice to see you, Gary. I'd love to talk to you more, but I got a little loving spoonful too for cooking on my stove. And don't forget to be at the field later to cheer on Coop and the softball team for the big game against Camp Tiger Claw. Never a dull moment here in the Beehive.
During this monologue, we see the back side of Artie's console. There are no wires connecting it to anything.
Oh no!
Wait, what? Oh no.
Gary writes. Artie writes, I mean.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Summer in the City by Love and Spoonful starts and continues as we...
Things are falling apart. Sorry, hang on.
I can't hear it.
We'll wait till you get your chair back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm Ron and I'm calling you. Here we go. Ring ring.
Hello?
Yeah, Gail? Hi, it's Ron.
Yes, Ron? What do you want?
I think I'm ready to give our marriage another shot. What do you say? Be strong, Gail.
Oh, that's me. Be strong, Gail.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
No.
I forgive you.
No, Ron. It's over. Goodbye.
She mimes hanging up the phone. The campers applaud and cheer. Exterior waterfront day. Lindsay joins JJ and Andy as they take two young boys water skiing. JJ drives as Andy coaches Lars, while Freddie, life preserver on, waits for his turn to ski.
Good, Lars. Keep your feet together. Don't lean forward. You got it. Good.
You're an asshole, Andy. I'm not gonna be your backdoor woman. Do you think I'm stupid? You're the stupid one.
Whatever, Lindsay. If you want to make out, let's make out. Otherwise, shut up.
They make out, distracting Andy from watching Lars.
You taste like a burger. I don't like you anymore.
At this point, Lars gets his hands caught in the tow rope, causing him to fall. His lungs fill with water as he is dragged at top speed behind the boat. Soon, Lars's body stops flailing. Finally, JJ stops the boat, and Lars doesn't come up.
Oh my god.
Kids is Andy killed.
Damn
so
it.
far.
He looks at Fred.
Rats.
Exterior rural road day.
Oh.
Van speeds down the rural road. The door opens and Freddy is thrown out of the van, tumbling down the hill. Interior rec hall day. On the other side of the room, Susie and Ben. There's so much child death in this movie.
Yeah, clearly.
Susie and Ben rehearse a group of campers in their song and dance number for the talent show.
Okay, stop. I feel like I'm watching regional theater here. It's like I'm back at the Cleveland Playhouse. I applied for an apprenticeship there. They canceled their program. Take a break and think about what you've done.
Coop runs in.
Runs in, sorry. Hey, Susie, have you seen Katie anywhere?
No, why?
No particular reason. If you see her, will you tell her I was looking for her?
Sure.
Great. And you're good?
Okay.
Exterior Katie's bunk day. Coop goes into Katie's cabin. Interior Katie's bunk day. Coop comes in the door.
Katie, are you in here?
Oh, wait, that's me. He sees Katie on the bed in tears. Andy is there.
Coop, I want to talk to you later.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Coop leaves. Exterior Katie's bunk day. Coop runs outside, raises his arms in victory, all excited. JJ calls out to him.
Coop, let's go! The game!
Oh,
Exterior baseball field day. A large group of campers and counselors have assembled on the field. Coop, with a baseball cap and mitt, raises his hands to quiet everyone down. Behind him stands JJ in a makeshift Bat Boy outfit.
all right. Now, as everyone knows, today is the big, culminating, climactic softball game against the evil Camp Tiger Claw. They're our biggest rival, and we always lose to them because they're bigger than we are. They have an incredibly domineering head coach, and they're competitive and mean-spirited.
As Coop speaks, we scan over the hopeful faces of the gathered campers ready for the big game.
But we've put together an unlikely team of misfits, and we've been training like crazy all summer. Yeah, it's a motley crew that you'd never think would be able to win a single game. We've had a kooky training period where it seemed like nothing was going right, but somehow we made it to the finals. Anyway, we're the quintessential underdogs here. When those anonymously evil campers from Tiger Claw get here, we'll give it our best shot, and hopefully we can come from behind at the last moment using some weird trick play and beat our arch nemesis at their own game. What do you say, team?
Awkward silence. One camper finally speaks up. It sounds like pretty well-worn territory.
The whole thing feels kind of trite. I say we forget it.
Does everyone feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine with me. I could give a shit personally.
In the background, a huge bus drives into the frame with Camp Tiger Claw painted on the side. The Tiger Claw campers with their fancy uniforms get off the bus. They look menacing. Coop sees the bus.
Oh, damn.
Coop jogs over to the bus, and we watch in the distance as he's talking to the Tiger Claw coach. We can barely make out what they are saying.
Not into it.
Is this me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, it says bear claw on the thing, so
Oh, really? Interesting. Anyways, it's you.
no problem.
I think it's trite.
We feel the same way.
I've seen it before.
Kind of trite.
The coach waves to the firewood team and get back on the bus with his campers and drives away. Coop returns.
Wait.
funny.
That's great.
They were cool with it. It's not a big deal.
Exterior, baseball field day. JJ and Gary hiding behind a bush looking across the field.
Look!
In the distance, they see McKinley sneaking into another part of the woods and Susie following after him. JJ and Gary look at each other and high five.
McKinley's gonna score with Susie!
He'll need some eyewitnesses for verification. Let's go.
Oh.
They follow McKinley and Susie into the woods. Exterior woods, baseball field day. Track through the nature path.
They must have gone to the lake.
They giggle as they run. Exterior wedding area, lake area day. JJ and Gary peek out from the woods and look over to the lake. They see Susie playing a wooden flute near the edge of the water.
Why does she still have her clothes on?
It looks like she's playing the flute.
Wow, kinky.
They look further and see that several other counselors are doing a modern dance around a misty inlet where standing up to their knees in the water are Ben and McKinley. They are wearing African muslin outfits and have flowers woven into their hair. Beth is there wearing a ceremonial gown. A dozen others have gathered.
As bared witness by myself, all of us here at Camp Firewood, and by the Howard Power, however you may define it, I hereby sanctify and consecrate the union of Ben and McKinley. May their majestic and blessed love flourish all the days of their lives. Amen.
The flute music continues as Ben and McKinley kiss lightly. Amen.
Amen.
JJ and Gary watch from their hideout in total shock.
McKinley's gay.
McKinley's gay with Ben.
What are we gonna do?
I know what to do. Meet me in the parking lot.
They both run off in opposite directions.
Exterior mess hall day. On the hill. Paul plays his guitar. Moose stands next to him.
Dinner!
Across the main lawn, Coop sees Andy and Katie, walking up from Katie's bunk towards the mess hall. She and Andy stop, talk for a beat, then Andy walks away from her into the mess hall. Katie lingers. Coop runs up to Katie.
Katie, I'm sorry about before. I hope that wasn't bad timing.
He tries to grab her hand. She doesn't let him.
Coop, we have to talk.
Okay.
I think that what happened before was a mistake.
Beat. Coop thinks, desperately trying to keep pace.
What?
I wasn't thinking straight. It was wrong.
Coop lets this sink in.
It wasn't wrong, Katie. Why are you doing this?
I'm really sorry, Coop.
Tell me this is a joke, please.
I have a boyfriend, Coop. I can't do this. I'm sorry.
She walks towards the mess hall.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Coop is shattered. He turns around.
Wait, Katie!
He stops her by the door to the mess hall.
When we first started hanging out together this morning, we were just friends, but things changed, and I've fallen in love with you. And I know that if you just give me a chance, I can make you feel so good. I come to you not as your buddy, not as your co-counselor, but for the first time, as a man who loves a woman and wants to hold her and provide for her, and yes, have sex with her. But no, seriously, I love the way you dress. I love the way your hair smells. I love it that sometimes for no reason you're late for school. I don't care that you're bow-legged. I don't care that you're bilingual. All I know is that I would have said no to every girl on your list because I've always wanted you. Katie. I missed you.
Coop, I was gonna try and call you.
Katie runs her right hand through her hair.
Coop, I don't know what to say.
Coop turns to leave. Katie steps forward.
Coop, wait!
Coop runs down the steps.
Shit.
She slaps her forehead with her right hand. Interior mess hall day. Everyone's finishing dinner. McKinley and Ben sit at one of the tables, receiving congratulations from all, including Andy.
Where are JJ and Gary?
No.
I'm worried they might have found out about us. JJ and Gary. Oh.
JJ and Gary appear at the door. McKinley and Ben. McKinley and Ben worriedly look toward the door.
This is for you.
JJ and Gary roll a huge box from Crate and Barrel into the mess hall.
It's a chaise lounge. We didn't know if you guys maybe already had it. We have a receipt if you do.
No, we don't have it. Thank you.
This will go so well with the chenille throw cloth Beth's sister got us.
Everyone applauds as McKinley and Ben exchange hugs with Gary and JJ. Beth addresses the crowd.
I know you're all wanting to get ready for the talent show, but very quickly, the following campers need to put their trunks out tonight, and the early bus to Boston will be waiting for you at 7:30. Seth Mirkin, Jessica Zimmerman, Josh Neckenman.
Beth can't remember the names and is progressively more clearly struggling to make them up as she goes.
Amanda Klein, Neil Witherspoon, Milton Clipperhopper, Susanna Pender Snatch.
Gene pops his head out of the kitchen.
Beth, can I make a quick announcement before we finish?
Sure.
I want to thank all of you for a terrific summer. Cooking for all of you nice people has really helped me get over the fact that I fought in the Vietnam War, which was about 10 years ago. Have a great winter. I'm going to go hump the fridge.
What?
Gene takes a breath.
Yes, folks, it's true. I said I'm going to go hump the fridge. What you may not know is that I own a bottle of dick cream. Fondle my sweaters. And I often like to smear mud on my ass. Now you're probably asking yourselves, isn't he a weirdo? An outcast? A loose cannon? Maybe.
Loose cannon.
But I don't think so. I want to introduce you guys to someone.
He picks up the can of vegetables.
This is a good friend of mine. I don't know who he is, but I do know this. In a time when I was trying to hide myself from myself, he was there to show me a new way. Because I couldn't hide from him. And I can be proud of who I am. I put it to you, Camp Firewood, as we spend our last dinner together. Be proud of who you are. Look at me, Mom. I made it. I'm okay.
Jean gestures as if to say, I can't go on.
And now, if you don't mind, I have some unfinished business to attend to.
The group, especially Gail, is moved to tears. Gary rolls out a large refrigerator. Jean wraps himself around the fridge and thrusts his body against it. Gary, smiling at Jean, rolls him and the fridge back into the kitchen while everyone applauds.
Yes!
Interior mess hall day. From across the mess hall, Artie sits at his table eating quietly. He is filthy and obviously smells. He turns to a camper next to him, pointing to a grilled cheese sandwich.
You gonna eat them sausages?
McKinley makes eye contact with JJ and Gary. JJ mouths silently, 1, 2, 3, go. McKinley, JJ, and Gary and others jump up and seize Artie, assisted from all sides. Fighting huge resistance from Artie, they drag him out of the mess hall and over to the showers. The whole camp follows and helps.
Let me go! Let go of me! Let me go! Quit it! Quit it!
Beth shouts after them.
Dope him up good, boys.
Interior showers day. They tear off Artie's clothes, turn on the shower, and force him in.
You fucking assholes! Why are you doing this to me? I fucking hate you!
McKinley and company emerge out of the showers with their arms raised in victory as the crowd cheers them on. Exterior path to picnic table day. Beth and the professor walk along the lake hand in hand.
So happy now, Henry. I wonder what will become of us tomorrow.
He's just looking in the sky, mumbling to himself.
You seem distracted. What's the matter?
Beth, tomorrow's the least of our problems.
Don't tell me. You have crabs.
No. Oh, yes, but that's not the point.
And what is the point?
This isn't the time or place to get into it. Beth, meet me at the picnic table in 10 seconds and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
Professor walks out of frame. We follow Beth to the picnic table 3 yards away. The professor is waiting for her there, now in his lab coat, surrounded by all of his indoor kid students, as well as telescopes and other equipment.
Beth, hello. Well, let's get right to it. You may remember that 10 seconds ago I told you to meet me here by the picnic table so I could tell you what's going on.
Right.
Earlier today, I noticed what I thought was a planet or perhaps a meteor in the evening sky, but I now believe that object to be none other than a renegade piece of Skylab, the NASA space station, and it's headed right for the camp.
Oh my God.
And not only that, there's no way of pinpointing exactly where it's going to land. It could kill us all.
Jesus!
Wait a minute. There might just be a way to build a homemade Skylab tracking device.
Which accomplishes?
That way we could surmise the location of impact. We could prevent a catastrophe on the scale of the Hindenburg. Beth, will you help us?
Anything you need.
Let's do it.
Exterior, Andy's bunk day. Coop watches Katie as she leaves Andy's tiny A-frame bunk. Once she's gone, he goes inside to find Andy lying on his bed, the walls plastered with photos of Christy Brinkley.
Andy, can we talk for a second?
Sure.
Well,
Time's up. You said a second.
Andy, let me ask you something.
So you want to talk for more than a second then?
Yeah.
So what is it then? You think like a couple minutes?
At most, say 3 minutes.
It's fine.
Do you really love Katie?
Not really.
Because I really, really love her, man. And if you have an ounce of decency, you'll do the right thing and let her go.
No way.
No way.
Fuck no, dude. She's hot. In fact, fuck off.
I will not fuck off. You're making a big mistake, buddy. That woman isn't your plaything.
Coop. Seriously. Fuck off. I'm sick of talking about this with you.
Exterior and day. Coop, upset, kicks the door open and storms out, accidentally getting his foot stuck in a bucket. He flails around trying to get the bucket off his foot. He finally does, only to step on a rake, which hits him on the head. Dizzy from the hit to the head, he steps on a banana peel, slips, and falls into a kiddie pool. Exterior picnic table day. The science kids, Professor and Beth, have built a huge contraption out of popsicle sticks, a life preserver, a hula hoop, 6 potato chip tins, etc.
Is this device going to save my camp, Henry?
I don't know, but if it does, we'll all be heroes. In fact, I just got word that if we pull this off, I could be up for the Hopkins Prize for physics.
The Hopkins? What a dream. You'll get your tenure.
Exterior by the rock. Wait, rock by the lake. Day. Coop sits on a rock by the lake crying. Jean approaches him.
Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are.
Huh?
Be
Jean?
proud of who you are.
It's not about the girl, Coop.
It's not?
It is, but see if you can follow me here. It isn't.
Oh, so it is and it isn't.
You are ready to be taught the new way.
Hold on.
Can you help me with this? What was it? A new way?
What is that audio?
Calls in the distance.
What is happening?
Higher and Higher begins to play.
Oh.
This is a parody of the Rocky 3 montage.
Yes.
I can't have two apps open at the same time. Anyways. Exterior field montage day. Or dusk now. Coop's training montage. Slow-mo Coop and Jean begin a race through a field. Interior dance shack montage dusk. Jean tries teaching Coop a silly dance move. The can of vegetables watches. Coop can't get it right. Exterior the woods montage dusk. Jean and Coop walking and talking. Interior dance shack montage J. Jean, Coop, Gary, can of vegetables, and some middle-aged men and women in a group therapy session all wearing bathrobes. Can of vegetables has a tiny bathrobe. Coop is listening and nodding. Exterior field montage dusk. Jean and Coop continue their race through the field. The can of vegetables watches. Now imagine.
COV. I love that.
Into the fire, take it higher and higher. That's like, blah, blah, blah. Exterior of the woods, montage dusk. Jean and Coop continue their conversation in the woods. Coop is nodding. He understands. Interior dance shack, montage dusk. Now in an off-the-shoulder flash dance sweatshirt, Coop is trying to do the same dance with Jean and Gary. Can of vegetables watches. Exterior field, montage dusk. Coop and Jean continue their race. They are neck and neck. Interior dance shack, montage dusk. With Jean and Gary, Coop nails dance move. Exterior montage dusk. Coop beats Jean in the race. He throws his hands in the air and hugs Jean. Exterior waterfront sunset. The sun starting to set over the lake. Exterior best office night. Neil rides the motorcycle to the office. Obviously a stuntman. He gets off the motorcycle and passes behind a tree, switching with the real Neil, who then approaches set out of breath.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So many questions when this actually happened. They've been answered. Hey Neil, what's up?
Victor abandoned the canoe trip, and now the kids are about to go over Devil's Canyon Rapids.
Exterior Moose River night. Neil and Victor's campers are floating helplessly down the Moose River, huddled together, cold and hunger.
Hunger.
In the foreground, we see the perilous Devil's Canyon Rapids.
Oh God.
Interior Beth's office night.
Well, where did he go?
He wanted to come back to camp.
So you left the campers alone on the river?
Only Victor knows how to navigate those rapids. We need to find him and get him back to that river.
The phone rings. Beth picks up the phone and without even saying hello, immediately yells,
It's him!
A previously unseen Paul jumps into action, trying to trace the call on a series of phone devices.
Victor, we need to talk, bro.
Keep him on as long as you can.
Victor? Victor, he's not there. Get him!
I got him.
Where is he?
He's calling from inside the camp.
The only other phone is in the infirmary. Let's go!
Beth and Neil bust out. Interior infirmary seconds later night. Nurse Nancy tends to a sick girl. Beth and Neil bust in. They break down the door and break everything in sight.
Beth, what's the matter?
Where's the phone? Where's the fucking phone?
In the back room.
Beth and Neil go out of their way to break some more stuff and go into the back room where they find the phone off the hook and the window open.
We're losing time!
They charge out of the infirmary. For your rec hall night, people are filling into the rec hall for the talent show.
Exterior campfire wood sign, night. Victor, panting with stubble, inexplicably caked in blood and with a limp, runs up the path.
What? Abby, oh my dear Abby.
Exterior rec hall night. Abby is making out with Moose. Victor arrives.
Abby? Moose?
Hey, you're gonna think I'm so shallow, but what was your name again?
You have any idea what I've gone through to see you?
You snooze, you lose, dude.
Beth and Neil arrive and see
Victor Rapids!
Exterior Moose River at night. The kids are inches away from going over the rapids.
Going over so slowly.
Exterior rec hall night. A confused Victor looks over at Abby, then at Beth, then at Neil. A silent moment, then
Let's go.
music kicks in as Neil and Victor run off. Beth waves, smiling proudly. Exterior campfire wood sign night. Victor and Neil running full speed down the unpaved camp road. Exterior night. Beth joins the professor in his class as they put the final touches on their
Oh no, we got
Skylab tracking device.
Here we go.
He turns it on. It sputters and pops. A little paper printout comes out of the bottom.
Oh, fuck my cock!
Medieval kid.
Oh, sorry. What did it say? Sorry, I didn't realize.
Fuck my cock!
You want me to say it again?
I'm gonna say it. Oh, fuck my cock!
What did you say?
Blaine just wants to say that line again.
It's so good.
So in the copy of the script that I have, they have all these like blocks on the side that's like director's commentary and stuff. And they say that every single time that the guy who played the professor like thought of this scene, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's the scene where I have to say fuck my cock."
Excuse me, his name is David Hyde Pierce.
Excuse me, David Hyde Pierce. And they also talk about how he had to speak in Hebrew, and he's clearly not Jewish. And so his pronunciation is so bad.
Oh my god.
Listen, he was in the revival of Hello Dolly. He was nominated for a Tony.
We
What?
love
That's
you.
insane.
Yeah,
Was he-
David
who
Hyde
was he?
Pierce.
Who
Spamalot
was he?
too.
I'm guessing he was Vanderbilt?
I don't
Who
know,
was he?
probably.
I
Yeah.
think
No, he's great.
I could have sworn he's the "you won't succeed on Broadway if you don't have any Jews" guy.
Maybe.
Anyways,
Here's the thing. He's like the
Right.
reason that Gavin Creel won a Tony that year, because Horst Vandergelder is not like a leading role in Hello Dolly, but they submitted him for the actor in a leading role category so that Gavin Creel could be submitted for the support actor in a supporting role category. and Gavin Krill ended up winning that year. That was the same year that Dear Evan
Wild.
Hansen swept instead of Great Comet, so like no one talked to me about that part. But anyway, David Hyde Pierce.
We don't talk about that. Anyways,
Don't talk
fuck
about
my
David.
cock!
Yep.
What does it say?
According to the readout, Skylab is going to land right on the wreck hull!
Oh no! When?
Sometime in the next 90 minutes!
Oh my god. That's as long as the whole mixtape.
The talent show's starting right now.
Beth, we have to evacuate the wreck hull immediately!
Steve runs past them, carrying tons of papers in a huge notebook.
Freeze, Steve! You're not going up there. The talent show's off.
Listen to what the lady says, Steve. She's legit.
Steve's eyes immediately well up as he starts contorting in pain.
I've been working on this genius bit all summer.
He hugs Beth hard, crying like a baby. Beth pats him on the back.
Shh. I'm sorry. I don't have a choice.
Beth walks toward the rec hall. The others look on. Interior rec hall night. All the campers and counselors are gathered in a big talent show. Ben and Susie on the stage raise their hands to quiet everyone down. Good evening, Firewood. Huge cheers.
Right.
Go, Mercedes.
Oh my god, what?
Are you ready?
I'm so sorry, I lost the page.
Oh no.
Come on, Amy Poehler.
Are you ready for some talent?
Come on, Amy Poehler.
More cheers. Beth burst in the door.
Wait!
Audience quiets down.
I have some very bad news.
Exterior picnic table. Night. Professor and the class lay on the ground looking up at the sky.
I was really compelled by Steve.
I wish there was another way.
Maybe we should just let them die.
Oh, my friend Jimmy's in there.
You have a friend?
I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Imagine being the fucking kids in this movie, dude.
Yeah, oh my god.
Well, the ones who aren't dead yet.
Yeah. Alright.
What if we try to redirect the trajectory of the object?
That would be impossible. Professor Newman sits up and does some calculations in the air, then sits back down.
Well, there is... Nah. Who's Mark guy?
I don't remember.
Is it Jake?
Oh, what?
Jake.
There might be a way we could use our device to slightly change its direction, but no, there's no way. Why? What's the problem? Oh wait, no, the professor. Why? What's the problem? Well, we'd have to somehow repeatedly generate random numbers between 1 and 20 in order to calibrate the differential.
That would take some sort of super mainframe computer, and we for sure don't have one of those.
And all is lost.
Beat.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Slow.
Any dungeon master worth his weight in geldings goes nowhere without his 20-sided die.
God damn it.
Holy shit.
a huge symphonic crescendo as they all slowly sit up and smile.
Interior rec hall night. Beth on stage.
And my bad news is...
Oh wait, that's me. Shit.
And my bad news is...
I'm confusing my colors. At this moment, Medieval Guy and Cure Girl burst into the rec hall, tackle Beth to the ground, and whisper in her ear.
There is no bad news. I was joking.
Beth,
Go on.
Come on, you rule.
Oh. Beth sprints out with the kids.
Okay, I'd like to introduce your MC for the evening. We brought him all the way from Kutcher's Country Club in the Catskill Mountains. Please give a campfirewood welcome to Mr. Alan Shemper.
The audience breaks into hysterical bucket like screaming, whooping, laughing. Alan Shemper, over 60, dressed in a powder yellow tuxedo, takes the stage.
What is powder yellow?
Just
Powder blue, but yellow. What the?
Like,
Do I know who this guy is?
It's so in the movie, it's the same guy who plays Coop, but he has like a wig and
Like
glasses.
a wig and
like,
glasses.
Oh.
And he's
Hello,
doing, like,
hello.
this.
Well, it's good to be here in Camp Firewood. You know, when I went to sleepaway camp in the Stone Age, but seriously, it wasn't the Stone Age. It was the Ice Age. No, really, it was the Stone Age.
And everybody's just like, this guy is the funniest thing that we have ever seen. He's like not funny at all. Anyway. Exterior path to picnic table night. Beth, medieval guy, and cure girl running back to the group.
Actually, I went to Camp Mashnooden in the Pine Hills of Westchester County, New York. It was very old-fashioned, Camp Mashnooden.
Interior rec all night. Shemper on stage.
So old-fashioned that you had to ask permission to sneak out of your bunk.
In the audience, Gail is laughing so hard that she's moved to tears.
But actually, Camp Mashnoodle, as we like to call it, was very fun, very fun. Although back then we didn't have cots. We had slabs.
Exterior picnic table night. Beth, medieval guy, and cure girl frantically join the others who are frantically picking up the device to carry it to the rec hall.
And instead of sleeping bags, we had sleeping pelts, because it was so long ago.
Interior rec hall night. Shemper continues.
Anywho, let's get the show started, shall we? Our first act is a young man from Bunk 2 who calls himself Roger, the Master Broom Balancer.
Over the PA, we hear Ride Like the Wind. Out comes Roger, who performs the unimpressive feat of balancing a broomstick on his hand. Behind the rec hall night, the group is setting up the device in a clearing directly behind the rec hall.
Oh, okay. Let's pray to God this works.
They chat in Hebrew for a second. Baruch atah.
Hello,
I apologize.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
That's not right.
Is there a singular Jewish person here?
Sort of.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, interior rec hall night. On stage, Marty, a white Jewish kid, is doing an imitation of a black comedian.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not
Who's
going to
Marty?
do that.
Okay.
White folks sound so stupid when they get mad. They be like, hey, asshole, I'm going to kick your behind. But the brothers don't even have to raise their voice. These motherfuckers be like, don't make me say it twice.
I hate white people.
Yeah.
Damn.
But, okay. The back door of the rec hall opens, revealing the new Coop. He is now wearing a half shirt, tiny nylon shorts, tube socks pulled up to his knees, and curiously permed hair. Everybody notices him. Coop finds Katie leaning against the opposite wall with Andy.
Coop?
And now,
Alan Shepard.
and now, performing Day by Day from the musical Godspell, is Susie's drama group.
David Day. David Day.
Day by day.
David Day.
Day by day.
Susie comes out.
That's
Before we
amazing.
start, I just wanted to say, these campers you're about to see suck dick. Nevertheless, please welcome them.
God.
Oh,
Susie walks
Mean.
off as several young campers, led by the hopeful little kid in the Annie sweatshirt, begin a performance of Day by Day that is spectacularly outstanding by even Broadway standards. Susie shakes her head and rolls her eyes. The audience boos.
Day by day.
Boo.
Oh, dear Lord, the three things I pray.
See thee more clearly. All right.
Love thee more dearly.
Yeah,
Continue.
Follow the morning.
it's so good. They also are in this pose where they're like this, and I'm like,
That's sick.
Anna Maria Perez de Tagli played that role in the revival of God Bell.
That's a great
That
show.
is the girl from Camp Rock, the Asian girl who's friends with the mean girl.
Oh.
Yo, that's insane.
Damn.
Yep.
I was in Godspell.
Rock was so
Fun.
long ago.
Anyways, the next act. Abby comes out in a bikini. The whole audience goes wild. She takes a bow and walks off.
I'm
Great.
hot and you're welcome.
See ya.
That is not
Bye.
a movie. That was deleted.
Oh,
No.
that would have
What?
been so
That's
great,
so
though.
sad.
No. On stage, Alan Shemper takes the mic.
You know, my favorite part of camp was arts and crafts, or as we used to call it, arts and farts and crafts. But for real, I loved arts and crafts. We would make drawings, cave drawings.
Gail, wiping away tears of joy, is being massaged by Aaron, the consoling camper.
Which is my way of saying that we were cavemen. Thank you. But be that as it may, friends, our next act is a young man named Bert Flugelman. It says here that you all know him as...
Moose! Moose comes out, lies down on the stage, and lifts his legs over his head. He holds a lighter to his ass.
Oh, God. That's awesome.
Fire.
Yes.
A giant flash of fire, like a blow.
Yes.
The crowd
I don't appreciate
cheers.
how much you enjoy this, Ross.
This is hilarious.
So I read the thing and it said that they had like a piece of flash paper attached to his pants and they like lit it. from
That's
the
amazing.
side really quick, and his mom was there and like freaking out. Anyways, the crowd cheers. Yay!
That's so awesome.
He stands up and raises his arms in celebration.
Exterior, behind the rec hall, night. Beth, professor, and class are gathered around their device. Cape Boy rolls the 20-sided die.
18!
Professor fiddles with the machine.
Okay, we're getting closer. Give me another.
Cape Boy rolls the die.
5.
There's not much time left.
Interior, rec hall, night. 3 young girls sit back to back on stage singing.
Oh no. Winter, spring,
Winter, summer, spring, or fall. All you got to do is call and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend.
I'll be there. Yes, I will. Because you got a friend. It's a Carole King song.
That's from us. A bunk song. Cool. Wild applause. Alan Shepard takes the mic.
Debbie, and Debbie, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when I was at camp, I remember saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, and meaning it. I went to camp so long ago that fucking Jesus Christ was my counselor, and my best friend still hasn't fully evolved. His name was Ugh, and he walked on all fours.
Exterior, behind the rec hall, night. Still rolling the dice, Beth looks up to the sky.
Hurry, you guys. I think I can see it coming towards us.
Exterior, Highway 95, night. Victor and Neil running at top speed down the highway.
Oh, sorry. Come on, every second counts.
Exterior, Moose River, night. The raft is right on the edge of the falls. Interior, rec hall, night. Shemper on stage.
One summer, there were 2 epidemics. Head lice and the plague. The bubonic plague.
In the audience, Gail and Aaron are doubled over in laughter.
That's so funny.
Gail.
Out of nowhere, reveal Gail's estranged husband, Ron, 40s with a mustache, tweed coat, and wide whale corduroys.
Ron, what are you doing here?
Gail, I've been thinking about you a lot. I want you back.
Gail looks over at Aaron and her entire group of supporting campers.
Ronald, I love you.
Oh, she froze.
Oh no.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I see it. We're good.
Wait, am I good? Okay.
I see fine. I don't know.
Silver takes a deep breath.
Ronald, I love you. And I want to be with you. But
The campers tense in excitement.
I've had too many woulda, shoulda, couldas in my life. And I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. So if you can't deal with that, to hell with you.
You'll come back, Gail. I know you will.
Gail looks over to Aaron, who nods in encouragement.
I don't think so, Ronald von Kleinenstein. I really don't think so.
Ron disappears. Her campers applaud. Gale and Aaron embrace.
Exterior Moose Riverbank, night. Victor and Neil arrive on the riverbank.
Stand back!
Victor runs toward the river and pulls out his buck knife. We stay on Neil as he watches and cheers Victor on.
Wow, you're a master. You're actually doing it. You've saved them.
We see none of what he's seeing. Cut to Victor and the children triumphantly walking on the shore. Neil walks up to Victor and shakes his hand.
Victor Pulak, you're okay. You're okay by me. I'm okay. You're okay.
And Neil, next time we go on a camping trip, you drive the van.
They both laugh heartily and walk off arm in arm. Interior rec hall night on Coop and Katie in the back of the rec hall.
Katie, I came here to tell you I'm leaving.
What?
I've grown up a lot since before dinner when we last talked.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. See the world, maybe? I've got 2 weeks before school starts.
But
I want you to have this.
Coop gives her a small wrapped present, the size of a jewelry box. He nods at her, then leaves. On stage, Alan Shemper.
And finally tonight, ladies and germs, a junior counselor who goes by the name Steve. Give him a hand.
No applause, just coughing and murmur from the audience. Steve comes out on stage, dressed in black. He raises his hands in the air, waiting for everyone to quiet down. Come on, do something!
Or get the fuck off the stage!
Beth rushes in to watch Steve's act. They make eye contact. Steve raises his hands higher in the air. Finally, everyone quiets down. He then thrusts his hands forward. At that moment, a small breeze wafts through the rec hall. On Katie. Katie opens Coop's gift. From inside the small box, Katie pulls out Coop's flannel shirt. Her eyes well up with tears.
oh my god.
She brushes past Andy as she races for the door.
What are you doing?
On Steve. Steve's eyes are closed as he keeps his hands thrust forward. The breeze steadily gathers strength and starts building into a fierce wind, blowing seemingly from Steve's fingers. The wind is so strong that it presses up against the faces of all in the audience, blowing their hair back. Everything that is not bolted down flies to the back of the room. People are sliding across the floor. Lindsay and Abby start making out. Exterior rec all night. The building shakes at its foundations. Coop walks quickly away from the rec hall with determination in his eyes. In the background, we see Katie run out of the rec hall towards him.
Coop!
Coop can't hear her. He keeps walking. Katie is sprinting to catch up to him.
Coop, don't leave! Don't leave!
Coop keeps walking. He's at peace with his thoughts.
Coop, I love you!
Coop stops and turns around just as Katie catches up to him.
I didn't know it for sure until this second, but now I feel like nothing I've ever known before, and it feels so good. I love you, Coop. I love you.
How do I know this is real?
Because I'm telling you, and that's the best I can do. I love you, Coop.
Say it again.
I love you, Gerald Cooperberg.
The door of the rec hall flies off the hinges just as Coop and Katie kiss.
Beautiful. Exterior, behind the rec hall, night. Professor Newman turns on one more screw and the machine starts to vibrate.
It's working!
They all look up to the sky. The object, now getting closer, is hit by a huge gust of wind and seems to change direction. They watch it come down until crash onto the ground safely away from the rec hall. Falls a 40-foot-long flaming piece of metal with an American flag and the word Skylab painted on it.
We did it!
We're heroes.
We're so talented. Beth runs over.
Way to go, guys!
Beth and Professor hug. She pats some blood off his face with a wet towel.
Why is there blood on his face?
Yeah, wait, what?
I don't know.
Guys, it was
Wait a
a
minute.
joke earlier.
So much.
That was no. I think it was on Victor's face.
That was
wasn't
on Victor, yeah.
it? Yeah.
Oh, right.
Did it.
Oh, whatever.
That call night. Finally, Steve lowers his hands and the wind instantaneously stops. Silence for a long moment. JJ puts two hands together and slowly starts to clap. He is joined quickly by the rest of the camp. The clapping escalates into a massive standing ovation. Everyone stands on the benches, cheering, screaming, yelling, wetting their pants like a Beatles concert. Each of the couples,
Yeah!
Gail and Aaron, Beth and Professor. Andy tries to put his arm around Lindsay, but she pushes him away. Steve bows graciously. Exterior, rec hall night. The whole camp population exits the rec hall, walking back to the bunks. Many couples arm in on, focus on Coop and Katie in full embrace. Dissolve 2. Exterior, flagpole, dawn. As the sun rises, Moose stands next to the flagpole with Paul. He hands him his guitar and bows. Paul bows back and strums a chord. Moose turns to Marty, who stands next to him, beaming proudly.
All right, Marty, go ahead. And big.
Wake up!
Nice.
Exterior, parking area, morning. Parents are arriving. Campers are saying their goodbyes, loading the last of their bags onto the bus, taking pictures. Beth stands by the entrance to the camp with some of the other staff. Professor comes up to her.
Beth, I got it. The Hopkins Award. And NASA's hiring me to go work for them at Cape Canaveral. I'll have a whole new life.
That's great. I guess this means I won't see you again. I knew this would happen. I knew I'd meet you and fall in love and you'd dump me.
Wait, hold on, Beth. I've already told them that I need an apartment for 2 people. And they'll fly you back here every summer.
Fuck you!
Whoa.
I know we've had trouble with, but I was thinking when the time comes, we can adopt.
Shh! It's happened. I'm pregnant. We're going to have a baby.
They smile and hug.
That's amazing.
Gail and Aaron walk past them arm in arm.
Goodbye, Beth.
Gail and Aaron smile at each other and kiss.
What?
It looks like
Okay.
everything's out for you.
Wait, this is the camper and the.
That's the 9-year-old
The
child.
9-year-old.
Oh no!
We're 34.
I've said this to other people, but fun fact, so the child actor who played Aaron was switched at the last minute, and when asked why, the original's actor mom said, "Someday I will have to answer to God for what I let my son do."
But she was okay with everything else. But she was
So
okay with the
good.
rest of it,
That's
right?
so funny. Oh my
Dressed
god.
up.
So good.
Anyways, also the script says friendship party, the movie says wedding.
It's friendship party.
Oh my god, that's right.
Best thing that's
Looks like
ever happened in my life.
I hope you like shrimp cocktails because we want you to be the guest of honor at our wedding next week.
I'd be delighted. I just hope it's not jumbo shrimp because I'm allergic to oxymorons.
Oh.
It's funny because jumbo and shrimp mean the opposite of each other.
We didn't know that.
Anyways, your parking lot morning. Coop and Jean catch each other's eye. Coop hugs him. Nearby, Jean's wife, Carol, drives up in a car. Carol is in the scene when the wind starts blowing and you see Jean hide behind her, but she doesn't speak. It's confusing. Anyways, Jean puts his bag in the trunk and just before he gets in, turns back and makes eye contact with the can of vegetables. He mouths, "Thank you." The can moves a bit in acknowledgement. Exterior parking lot area, morning. Nearby, several parents.
Felix Richter.
You can't find your kid either? Oh no.
That
Oh
was
no.
not from the movie.
It's not in the movie.
Why?
God.
That's so funny.
That's so good though.
Good scene.
That's so funny, and it's not in the movie. Oh
It
my
should have been.
Gosh.
That's a letdown.
Anyways, exterior parking lot morning. Nearby, Steve and Abby are making out.
Also not in the movie.
Mm-mm. Exterior rec hall morning. Nearby, the professor joins his class as they lie down on the grass where Skylab fell.
We saved everyone's life, and they'll never know it.
I almost like it better that way.
It was us rolling the die that diverted it, right? Not that enormous gust of wind, right? Right.
I feel like this entire summer, which kind of sucked, has been revitalized by the experience of the last 24 hours.
Yeah, it's like, well, forget it.
Beat.
You know what?
What?
You guys are my best friends. In fact, you're my only friend.
Yeah.
Nanu.
What?
Exterior.
Nanu.
It's a Robin Williams reference. And
Oh.
exterior bunk area morning. The best scene. Nearby, Katie comes out from the bunk area dragging her duffel bag. Coop, now normal looking again, runs up to her. He runs up to her.
Coop?
Oh, sorry. This is it, babe.
Yep.
So
Sorry,
obviously,
my parents
I
are
think,
knocking on my door, so give me a...
so honey, obviously.
So Nanu is so the Mork guy. There was a TV show called Mork and
Mark and Mindy.
Morgan Mindy, I've seen that.
Oh,
I've heard of it.
Oh yeah, and he's like an alien, so he goes
Sorry.
nuts.
So
It's
obviously,
like
honey,
Third Rock from the Sun, but not.
I think we should try to meet in the city next weekend. I'll bring my parents, and you can talk to your dad and Kim.
Oh.
Guys, I've had this entire thing. It's empty.
Oh my god.
here comes Katie's big speech.
Oh no.
Last night was fun, and you were incredibly heroic and romantic, no doubt about it. And that's great. But I've thought about it, and my thing is this. Andy is so hot. Don't get me wrong, you're cute too, but Andy's just like cut out of marble. He's gorgeous. He's got an incredible body and a beautiful face. He's so hot that I genuinely don't care that he's kind of lame. I don't even care that he cheats on me, you know? I do like you more than Andy, Coop, but I'm 16. When I'm ready to get married, it may be a different story, but right now I'm so entirely about sex, and I just want Andy. I want to grab his body and take him and fuck his brains out, you know? So that's where my priorities are right now. Sex, specifically with Andy and not with you. But you're really nice. Everyone thinks so. I'm sorry if that's not the direction you saw things going between us. But I totally want to be friends. You better write me another letter, okay? Cool.
A station wagon pulls up with Andy and his family.
Katie, let's go.
Bye.
Katie gets in the car and it drives off. Coop stands alone watching. The camera cranes up to show the whole camp. Cars and buses pulling away. Coop standing alone, the last one left.
How you doing?
good.
Skylab flames behind the wreck hall. Beth comes over to Coop and puts her arm around him. He smiles at her. We hear Artie's voiceover as they walk to the mess hall.
And so the sun will set silently on Camp Firewood like a mighty lion going into winter hibernation. Here in the final day of this wet, hot
Interior radio station morning. Beth and Coop enter to find that Artie is incredibly fluffy and squeaky clean.
American summer.
With a flourish, he flips on the record 25 or 6-4 by Chicago. He takes off his headphones and pumps his fist. Fade to black.
Fluffy?
Yeah, Fluffy.
The end. Yay!
God, that is a brutal ending for my character.
So the
It is pretty brutal.
We did it! Yay!
Yeah!
We did it.
So the movie has
This is
an
a good
after
time.
credits scene that's like a 10 years later thing where JJ comes in and he's like, "Oh man, sorry guys, I'm late. I thought we said 9:30," and they're like, "No, we said 9." So they had
Oh,
to wait.
seriously? Oh, I didn't watch
Oh,
that
that's
part.
funny.
I'm gonna Google that.
I've
Let's
never
see.
seen that
So
movie.
that chunk is in the after credits part, but that scene is actually even longer. And when they meet 10 years later in the original script, they find the videotape of Silas, the kid who got kicked out of camp,
Oh no.
and it's
Yeah.
just like on them like watching, and then you hear in the background like Silas being like, "Oh yeah, it feels so good." Yes.
That's so good.
Wow.
We did it.
End of story.
Good
There
job,
was
everybody.
severe lack of Susie, and I'm disappointed by that.
Mhm.
Susie
She was so good.
good.
Also, you know who plays Susie, right?
Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm typecast as Amy Poehler and Molly Shannon. Also, guys, hang on a minute. I need to find her again. Hang on. Katie is really cute. Look at her.
Oh yeah,
my-
what's her name? Marguerite.
Wait, what?
She's so pretty.
Oh wow.
Katie.
Marguerite
Huh.
Moreau.
Marguerite Moreau.
She's so cute.
She
Wait,
was
did
like,
any of us go to a summer camp that was like a sleepaway camp like that?
I did.
Absolutely not.
Was it that horny?
No.
I went
Okay.
to
Oh.
At least not
No.
for us.
Also,
Like,
remember
absolutely not.
This was in 1987.
1981.
True, but still.
Like before
80s
the
were
AIDS crisis?
notoriously horny.
Stop right now.
I found the last scene. If
That's a
anybody
relevant
wants to
question.
Share my
Stop.
screen. Guys, I found the last scene. If anybody wants me to share my screen.
Yes.
Sure.
Do it.
Please do.
How
Oh,
do
you
have it?
need to enable me to do this, Delaney.
Are we still
Okay.
recording? Do we want to record this
Sure.
final scene? Yeah.
Sure, why not? If it'll let me. Where will it tell me that you're sharing your screen?
You have to
So
go
you
to
have
the
to
settings.
scroll over her. Scroll over her, and it should give you like different options.
Maybe spotlight video?
No, it should say allow. Oh,
There
hello.
should be share screen at the bottom of your screen.
I'm very large.
There.
Why
she
did this happen?
Oh no, wait. Go to participants and then scroll over her.
And then put in. You have to click enable screen share.
More.
Oh, I see.
I don't see that. That's not an option. Hang on, let me try cancel the spotlight video first. Oh my gosh. How do I go back to me? Crap. Gallery view.
Want to hit the gallery view? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Nicole. I don't see that as an option.
Sad.
Oh well, we tried.
But there
Rip.
should
You
be
want to
some
just
sort of
rate
settings,
it?
but
Rate it. Be everyone.
What? Oh, it's a YouTube video.
yeah.
It's the YouTube. Just so that we saw it. Anyway.
I'll watch the movie.
This
We'll
is
watch it.
empty. Guys, this is empty.
Does that have your name on it?
It does because I had it in our fridge and I live with 5 other people.
Iconic.
Yes.
I need
They're all my
food.
family.
My stepfather eats my food.
Oh,
Relatable.
Yes.
I haven't had a drink in a while, so this is like, oof.
Oh, you babies.
Mm-hmm. You all
Hit me
really
stronger. No, it's been weed mostly for me.
Good
so.
for you, buddy.
I'm so glad you just said that in a recording.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
care.
me too.
Why should I
Put the internet
cares?
put the FBI after him, Delaney.
You better cut this out. If you don't cut this out,
Nah, man.
we're not
We're
friends
gonna
anymore.
put this on 2 kids in a trench coat.
2 kids in there. Is it?
I'm
is
impressed that you
it
wore the
never
wig
figure
the
out
whole
whether
time.
it's Trench coat with the space.
Yeah.
No space.
I forgot that you were wearing a wig, Delaney. I honestly
Me
forgot.
too.
Should I take it off? I kind of love this wig.
At this
It
point,
looks
might be too
great,
jarring.
honestly.
But yeah, do
Live
it.
your life. Live your life, girl.
Guys, this was fun.
This was
Abby's
fun. We
going
should do this
away. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh my god, she's actually blonde.
She's a different
Oh my God,
person.
who is she? Who is she? Wow, a
Wow,
queen.
beautiful.
An
I was
absolute
going being the only
queen.
one, so how dare you do this to me?
Wow. Aw, that was so fun.
That was awesome. We
That was
got to do
very
this
fun.
again.
That was a lot of fun.
Wait, guys, there was a joke I was gonna make. Something about like the part where they're covered in blood, or like the part where. Oh no! Wait, it was the part where the one person puts his arms out like that, and I was gonna make a joke like, "Oh wow, I love Carrie the musical."
Oh.
It's just so it's a literal Deus Ex Machina because it's like godlike powers, and then this dude just like shows up with like wind power.
Yeah, what the hell was that, by the way?
People like
Random
rolling
thing.
across the floor. The benches are flying. It's so
I need to watch
That's
this movie now.
insanity. Yeah, I need to
Sometimes
see
it
this
be
movie.
like that, huh?
yeah. Ugh,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite part. I'm really bad about spoiling things. Would you like a mild spoiler for Abby's backstory?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure, why not?
So,
Why is she so
Um,
horny?
so
Yeah,
the Netflix.
They're
Abby's such a
all
weird
horny.
character.
I love Abby. She makes out with everyone.
All
So,
over the place.
so I think she was actually dating one of the guys in the movie at the time. I don't know if it was Victor.
Like the actress?
or- Yeah, the actress was. So in so they did two Netflix
Oh.
series. They did 10 Years Later, where everyone is like 15 years older, but it's like 10 years later. And then did First Day of Camp, where everyone is also 10 years older, but it's like earlier than the original movie.
That's so funny.
And you
What?
see Abby, and even though she's established as a counselor in the original movie, she's like a regular camper in First Day of Camp. And so Abby is like this 10-year-old girl, 13 or something, and she gets her period. And she like runs into the bathroom stall and the door closes. And then when the door opens, she's Marissa, like the adult woman.
What?
Plays her.
Weird.
That's amazing.
Wait,
So,
that's good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I need to watch this now.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Wait,
I
10
stopped
years old is 10 years old really early?
10 years later?
No, like 10
You said she was 10
getting
years
a
old.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh, for a period? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she was like 13. Just assuming that she's like middle school age.
Yeah. Yeah.
A middle school girl.
I was like, how old are you in 7th grade?
12.
I think 12, yeah.
I was 12.
Yeah.
That's early.
I was 11 turning 12.
I think I actually was 11 turning 12 because it was in September.
Mm.
Or maybe I'm making that up.
I know
Guys, let's all
that.
talk about when we got our period.
Well,
Still
I
waiting.
remember it like it was yesterday.
Still
Okay.
waiting.
That's what I was.
Henry, Jake, Ross, when did you guys get your period?
Um.
Well, let me pull up a chair and I'll tell you a story.
Wow, I love
wasn't the
Carrie
real
the
story.
musical.
Stop.
No.
Stop right there.
That was good though.
I'm going to stop the recording but continue.
I've been tuning.
Please do that. Why have we not
Please
stopped
do.
it yet?
Okay,
I've
say
been
bye
tuning this
recording.
guitar
Bye
for the
recording.
last hour.
Bye
and it's
recording.
Bye.
really hard.